killed a god.
You guys ended up fighting the Demon Lord Zugtamoy. And through your combined efforts, except for one of you, you managed to kill her and all of her bridesmaids.
Mm.
Yep.
So her corrupting influence is no longer available in this area. It's going to take some time for it to go away, but she's no longer holding sway over the minds of all of the fungal folk down here in the Underdark, which is a good thing. Philo expresses to Zell that he is very sorry for attacking her and attempts to use some of his pollen as a healing potion on you. I don't know if you took any damage.
Mm.
Your thing is lighting up, but there's no sound coming.
Oh.
Oh, what? Me?
No, Denver.
No.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
I think you meant this.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Very quiet.
You sound like you're 1,000 feet away from your mic, but we can hear you. And now we can't hear you at all.
You're done.
The fuck? See, I don't know how the soundboard
This is
works
gonna
because
hold.
I only have the
Hey, you're
basic
even quieter.
Discord sounds.
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, we can,
Hello?
we can hear you, but you're still very quiet.
Hello.
It seems you
Hello?
like
Hello.
got even quieter.
Did you happen to put a colossally thick pillow over your microphone? Like, when I say thick, I'm talking dummy thick.
Can you hear me
Is is Merlin laying on it?
now? Oh, my cat's fucking laying on my. What?
What? I feel like
Are
it
you
was.
able to hear me now?
I mean, we can hear you, but you're very quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Does this sound better?
You're getting
Slightly.
there.
Yes, actually.
Sounds like
A
it's from a
little bit.
distance. Are you using a... If you're on phone, then it makes sense. But if you're on PC, it might be using your laptop mic or something.
I feel like she'd have the phone indicator icon on her thing if she was on her phone.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's doing that thing again where your name and profile picture are lighting up, but there's no sound.
Fuck.
Sometimes I just try restarting the Discord client.
It's not. Can you hear me now?
You're getting better.
Yeah,
Sorta.
close enough for government work.
All right. Well,
so,
anyways, yeah.
There it is.
She will pretty much just kind of say, you know, she's felt worse in her life, so it's okay.
That's fair. Okay, so, having killed Zugtamoy and her bridesmaids, you guys have earned a milestone. Because you didn't kill Philo, you have earned a second milestone.
Fuck
Snap.
yes. I knew it. I called that last week, didn't I?
You did. Not only that, but you will be given a material reward for keeping Stoot alive.
Oh,
Huzzah!
Nice,
Excelsior.
guys.
Excelsior.
Yes. With that said, though, that is 2 milestones.
Should go ahead and do
And-
that now, or are we gonna? Or do we have?
Yeah,
to
go
wait?
ahead.
All right.
No, go ahead. Do that while I'm talking about stuff. So, also, if you guys are interested in the music I'm listening, I posted in the chat. It's a really cool song. I like it a lot. Purple Velocity. Anyway, so Stoot works with Philo and the rest of the
Wait.
rest of them to basically work out an item for each of you. It would be something that would normally be able to be made of wood, so nothing fancy, but the item will be considered magic. So if you want, so as an example, Tibble, if you wanted a hammer, they could give you a myconid hammer, and it could be stronger than a normal hammer, that kind of thing. If Rathborn wanted a new bow,
Which I think that's the only
they
way
could
to.
make you. Huh?
I don't know if we can fix the one I have. Can I?
Um.
I don't know all the stuff with it.
Oh, right. And then the shadow bow that V gave you disappears.
Mm-hmm.
The so V can mend it, but it won't regain its magical properties. You'd have to have someone fix it. That being said, if you request a bow from Philo and Stute, they would give you one, and it would basically be the same as it was, except you could mark that it is resistant to sundering. Like it would be basically one big piece of myconid, so like the string wouldn't necessarily snap,
Okay.
Hmm.
that kind of thing. You could just request potions or something if you wanted.
Would everybody be okay with me doing that since the other one broke?
I didn't hear what it was.
No,
But I'm
no,
assuming
each
it
of
was-
you are getting one.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, no, each of you are getting an item. I'm not sure they'll be able to do much for V and Ken. I don't know if they'd be able to do much for Poe either, but
I'll let you guys, since I wasn't here. I think it's only fair.
Well, you said potions, so
yeah, you could
Oh.
request a potion.
yeah. So potion would probably be the best bet.
Boss,
Hmm.
I have the opportunity to get 3 more proficiencies and only have 3 left to collect.
That's funny.
You are a bard.
I'm about to be proficient in literally everything. This is great.
Proficient in
Neat.
a ton, master of none.
Are you making fun of me?
Yes.
I don't do it very often.
You need to go into Rogue so you can get expertise. That way you'll be master of some.
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, one of my characters ended up with proficiency in all skills, but she still didn't have the highest skill bonus. Oh my goodness. So now they will have a celebration for being freed of Zugtamoy, and in the meantime, they ask that while they're setting that up, if you wouldn't mind just putting all of these sorry souls out of their misery. That'd be great.
So you're saying something like a fireball?
If you want to, you could, or you could just go over there and stomp on them until they don't move anymore. For some reason, they decided to put the title of this room on the token layer. I don't know if you guys were able to see it.
I liked that it came up like that because it was like a cool set piece for the boss.
Unfortunately, it had nothing to do with the boss.
Yeah.
I hate having to look through all of these Eldritch invocations.
Okay.
But I think I think I already know what I'm gonna take.
Resurrection. Oh my.
What's that for?
I had for when I hit level 12, I actually just put up 2 Constitution, and so that's me rolling for health for both level ups.
Because you could take the average
I know, but
instead
it
of that.
was originally 2d8, and I didn't know what I was going to get in the first place.
Fair enough.
And I'd rather keep the 7 than go down to a 5.
Well, no, I'm saying, like, in place of those two, or in place of the two.
Oh, I know.
You
I
could do
already
the
mentally
average.
changed that, so I figured I'd just add a raw 20 because 2 would become a 5, so I add 3 to the end total.
Fair enough.
And I was able to add so many spells when I leveled up. I just added literally all of the spells for level 7.
So V's gonna go over there and start reaping mushrooms.
So he's just gonna attack him, not cast magic to do so.
Oh no, he's casting magic. Why would he dirty his bones on this?
I was thinking more so like a quarterstaff he'd use, but
Surprisingly, does not have a quarterstaff.
Actually, I forgot about tough when I put in that calculation. So I actually got 24 hit points. So now I'm at 160 as a cleric.
Nice.
I'm at 150 now.
Oh yeah, I should probably level up V.
But I'm
Boy.
trying. How can I add like the feat cuffs like HP bonuses to the character sheet? Can I do that automatically, or
It
does that
should automatically do it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I took the tough feat like right away, and that's why I'm currently at 126, even though I'm a
It
warlock.
didn't add it though. I had
I
120.
manually add it. I don't count on Character Mancer for everything.
Yeah, I didn't seem to add it. So I was wondering how you actually add that.
You go into literally change maximum hit point number manually.
There's no way to dynamically do it. All right. No, I was saying, is there any like formula or something I could? But I guess not.
You just have to multiply the tough bonus by level.
Mm. Well, it doesn't. It didn't give me a bonus. That's the thing.
Yeah, when you level up, it doesn't. When it tells you, "Hey, you're going to get this much health," even if you pick on average for the health gain, it doesn't add the extra little +2 for being tough.
Yeah, it
Well,
also
that's what,
doesn't. It didn't add the beginning health either.
well, that's what I
So
mean, though. You just have to add it in. Just add the +2 from, like each time you level up.
yeah.
You gotta change a number, man.
To be fair, I think that the sad part about the description of the tough is it says your HP increases equal to twice your level. Okay. So why didn't it just say that you get a bonus equal to twice your level of HP? Because that's basically what it is.
Because it's an everlasting one. It's not a one-time bonus.
I know, but it's a one time. It says you get twice your level, and then you get an additional 2 every level. It's the same thing. If they had just simply said
It's
your
not.
HP is
Well,
by
it's
twice your
different
level.
Because
the
if you had
first part
taken
is
that at
one,
level
though.
1, if you had taken that at level 1 or after it wouldn't give you, like, if it just said you gain 2 per level, it wouldn't be the same, because that means every time you level you would gain 2. But if you took it at level 1, you aren't leveling to level 1, you are level 1, so it would skip the first one.
Yeah, but you'd have 1 times 2. You get 2 points for
When you take
when
it,
you
and
gain
then
a
each
level.
time you level up you gain an additional 2.
So if you took it at 4, you would immediately gain 8. But then when you hit level 5, you just get you just gain the
An
+2.
extra 2, so you would be at a total of extra 10.
So that
Which
way
means
it'll
5
scale.
times 2
That's
is 10.
Well,
So
that way it'll scale no matter what. So no matter you take it 4, 8, 10, no matter what class you are, fighter level 6, it doesn't matter. That way it'll always scale to you, and it'll be okay to take no
yeah,
matter what level you are.
my point is the math is the same. 5 times 2 is 10.
Thus, that's what
It's
lets it scale.
disambiguity.
I don't know, I guess, but it just seems kind of simpler to say.
Writing
you
it
just
your
get-
way would lead to questions of, oh, do I get the +2 from this level? Writing it the way they do removes ambiguity over how the skill works.
I see. Feats are generally not something that sticks, I guess, in that way, I suppose. That's fair.
Like, how often does a person get a feat at level 1?
I hear you. Also, I forgot, I'm actually at 160, not 150. Whoops.
Woo! I'm still tied with the barbarian.
Do I I don't think my HP is supposed to reset, though, is it?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You-
I don't know why I did that.
Some DMs do it where you fully heal and gain all your shit back when you level up. I do not.
Well,
Okay.
he wasn't here for the fight, so he technically would be full.
Yeah, he
had-
would be full. Yeah, you would be.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
because you're current and your maximum.
Yeah,
never
no one attacked you.
changed.
That's
Mhm.
fair. All right.
You
Like-
were just outside the range of a couple of the attacks.
Yeah, when I
Oh,
was saying,
really?
yeah, when I was saying the number of my health, I meant my max health. My current health's only 73
Mm-hmm.
because I took a couple of hits during the fight.
Gotcha.
I forget how I got hurt, but I got hurt a little bit.
I got hurt a lot a bit, but there was a healing bard, so that worked out. and I'm a cleric, and so it like, oh, I have concentration. Well, okay, I'm just gonna cast one that doesn't need concentration. Although now I'm powerful enough to regrow body parts.
Nice.
And whenever we leave this place, I have something that Raph would have something he would want to do.
And what would that be?
Cast a spell to hopefully find something that we've unleashed into this area.
What the hell? Why did my armor class drop from 14 to 11
It just
because
after
does that.
leveling?
Because leveling basically resets stuff that you change manually sometimes.
Yeah, so just change it back. It's I have to keep doing that because it like doesn't recognize that I'm wearing studded leather armor for some reason.
I'm trying to remember what was missing. Oh, whatever.
I know Zell always has to change around all her DCs.
Oh
so-
god damn it! Now I have to fix Pull the Dead. Thanks.
Yep.
You're welcome.
At least you can level twice before worrying about it instead of leveling once, fixing it, then leveling again, then forgetting to fix. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I could have taken Toll of the Dead because I got another cantrip, but with all the problems you've been having with it, I decided no.
It should work
It's
for
not
you.
that
It
I have
seems
problems
that it works
with
all
it.
the time.
There's no problems with it. I have it set up a particular way because I don't like rolling dice myself. So I mean, like, you could take it. It's a good spell to have.
You don't,
is really
but you
good.
don't roll dice yourself. You literally click.
That's
Yeah,
why
well,
she's
with
saying
Toll, with Toll the Dead, because it's a cantrip, like most of them just have like the text, so you have to like do the rolling yourself, like actually manually input 1D or whatever.
I don't have to do that with like Firebolt or Sacred Flame, or there's a lot of
yeah.
spells you just don't have. You can just click and it'll just do the auto save whether
Well,
it does or not.
This
Toll the
is
Dead-
what it normally does, but you have to, because it has two different outcomes, which I don't know why it's an issue because I can clearly make it do two different outcomes.
That's the thing though. It's like I don't go to my spells tab to click to attack the spells. Like an attacking spell, whether it's a save or an attack roll, you can choose to try to do that on your main core area of the spell of the character sheet.
It doesn't do that for Toll the Dead.
It's not on your list.
And that's ugly. that's what it does. That's ugly.
Well, it doesn't have the potential damage though either.
Read that shit below, yo. Limp dick creature.
Well, yeah, the most recent one it works.
Yeah, but what about
I gotta
the other
pick a
one, though?
new spell, and I don't fucking know what I want to take.
This
I
level's
recommend that
super
one
easy
spell
for
that
me.
does that one thing.
I mean,
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good suggestion, but it's like, what about that other one that does the other thing?
I mean,
Well,
I do have
damn, I
plane.
didn't
I do
consider
have
that.
plane shift.
I was thinking I
I
can
prefer
pick
car
that,
shift.
but I was
I have banishment.
pretty. Oh no, wait. I don't think that's. I
I
think
thought, what, for a minute?
I think I could have
Unless they're
taken plane shift
from
because
another.
I got another Mystic Arcanum, so now I have my level 6 and level 7 spell.
Oh god, I just thought of something hilarious. You cast banishment on something, and then you do the ultimate disrespect of banishing like a demon lord, and then plane shift to right in front of them, and then kick their ass in their home turf.
It's like, oh yes, where were we?
I just didn't want to make a mess of my world. The disrespect. Oh, I love it. One of my friends did that once. Oh god, this is the campaign one of my friends got extremely rude. He died to that fight at the beginning y'all ran away from. The fucking Demogorgon. Luckily I was able to revive him, but then later when we went back to fight him again, dude got real upset and ripped one of the Demogorgon's heads off and beat him to death with it.
What? That's insane.
I may or may not have had something to do with it.
Oh, that's an attack roll now.
I know, I clicked the wrong button. It just needs to be a sexy spell.
So, you guys meet one of the other Myconid leaders for this colony, Yestabrod.
The one that's just the name, not the picture.
Yeah. Yestabrod has been physically modified by Zugtamoy, so he's having to deal with that. He looks less like a mushroom and more like a worm.
Which kind of worm?
WURM.
What?
So like a big ass, a dummy thick snake.
Mm-hmm.
WURM?
Yes.
I've only ever heard of WO and WY, honestly.
Then allow me to educate you.
Wasn't
I was
it
gonna say I've
WY
heard of
like
a
a
word.
dragon or something?
Yep.
What'd you say, Denver?
Isn't WY like a dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Type of
Well,
dragon?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
it's
dragon.
it's a
Isn't it like
type
dragon
of
adjacent?
dragon.
It's like dragon adjacent,
Yeah.
I think.
Actually, in D&D, it's the eldest age category for a dragon.
So you just become a worm at some point.
Mm-hmm. They're called elder worms. I'm trying to find my favorite.
Yeah, they actually
worm.
are a thing in 5e and D&D in general. Spelled that way. So WURM.
I love that I still only have 3 spell slots.
There it is.
Oh, poor guy.
Copy
If I
link.
if I like I still haven't like multi-class just because like I'm still like very new and
I mean, fair.
don't want to try it, but like if I multi-classed into a class that has more spell slots, I could use those spell slots for my warlock spells, right?
Well, you'd only get the spell slot that are at that level for that class, so you wouldn't really be getting as much.
Yeah, but I mean like if a class gave me like 3 level 1 spell slots, then that means I would have 3 5th level and like basically I would have 6 spell slots.
Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Like 3 of them would only be for level 1, but it would still give me like more options to cast stuff.
Some people go warlock / paladin for that, so you can have really auto powerfully high spell slots for smiting.
Mm-hmm.
I might think of that. I just
That's like ironic though to do warlock and paladin.
yeah.
You realize there's an oath of vengeance, right? Vengeance is
Mhm.
not necessarily unaligned with certain
No,
pacts.
I'm not saying it like that, man. But it's just like the stereotypical paladin. It's funny.
It's yeah. It's like like the stereotypical warlock is like evil. The stereotypical paladin is good.
Although,
So it's like
granted, there are oaths that mean evil, and there is such thing as a celestial warlock.
yeah, like I think in Baldur's Gate 3 I do have a paladin, and I'm pretty sure I did I think I did Oath of Vengeance because I was like because like in that playthrough I was like I'm going to romance Lae'zel, and so I have to be an asshole. So I'm going to
You
be
actually don't. In the end, if you just be an okay-ish person, every character will end up liking you at some point.
Would that be
Yeah.
accurate, boss?
That's some funky teeth.
I mean, those just look like teeth. What do you mean?
No, it would not. And the reason for that is because that is a worm that has been mutated by Phyrexia. In fact, that is the one that I posted post Phyrexia.
Ah.
So,
So would
Jess,
it be
if you click the
more
link that I posted,
akin to this then?
Yeah, that purple worm is a worm.
I was about to say it is.
So
a
they're
worm.
basically just big, like they're basically big WORMs.
Yeah, kind of.
With
They
draconic
can
kind of
vary
features,
depending on the
yes.
location. My favorite worm is the plated slag worm from Magic the Gathering. Oh, I fucking love it. You should read the flavor text of plated slag
Oh,
worm just
yeah,
to
the
get an
link.
idea of the scale.
Yep.
Because Jesus Christ, these things are fucking huge.
Dang.
Beneath the tangle, the worm tunnels stretch, wide as a stone's throw, long as forever, deep as you dare.
Kind of makes me think of the worm creatures that were in, even though the movies weren't as great. The Hobbit, the worm creatures that were like digging, like
I
that is kind of the
Biltzel
size that
Herbals.
I
you would
thought you were
think.
gonna. I thought you were gonna say Tremors. I thought you were gonna talk about those things.
Me too.
Like, makes me think of that size.
But no, you're not wrong. Also, I do believe those are called sandworms. But
Gotcha.
yeah, no. Worms are fucking colossal pieces of shit. The thing is they're not even malevolent. They are ambivalent. They don't
Hey
give
guys,
a fuck.
real quick, real quick, real quick.
Real
Listen,
quick.
Uh-huh.
what the fuck is animal handling controlled by? I can't see it. It's just dots.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Oh,
just-
dang.
It's wisdom.
I just noticed that
Um,
my spell save DC is now 20.
Are you Wizzy
nice.
dumb?
You're what?
My spell save DC is 20.
Oh, don't yell at me. The fuck?
Hey, that's
I
pretty
wasn't.
good.
I wasn't yelling.
Well, I'm yelling.
I can't yell. I'm in an apartment.
That's fair. But the reason I chose plated slagworm, aside from the fact that it is my favorite worm, is several fold. One, he looks like a baby one of those made out of fungus.
Ah,
Ew.
so that's more akin to the one you have for this. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
because purple worm, that thing is a violent ass motherfucker. But the plated slagworm has the more generalized shape that this poor bastard now has.
Understood.
So Yestabrod is, to be fair, because of the meddling of Zugtomoy, able to physically talk, similar to Philo.
Awesome. So I don't have to figure out what he's trying to say.
Yep. Every other Myconid, there are only 2 Myconids capable of speech in this colony. But, I mean,
Is Scoot
that's...
one of them?
Stute is not one of them yet.
Yeah.
Yet. I heard
It
that
will
yet.
take it will take many years and much practice, but there is a chance that Stute will grow up to be a Myconid capable of speech.
Well, I don't think we'll be down here for that long.
Here you go.
You could always come back and visit. Yes. God, I love that picture. By the way, in case you're wondering, the reason the plated slagworm is that color is because its outer layer is copper. Like literally the element of the element copper.
Ooh.
In fact, do you see those trees? Those aren't those are the trees on Mirrodin. The tangle is a forest of copper trees because the entirety of Mirrodin, well, the plane formerly known as Mirrodin, is a plane made entirely of metal. There's no water on that plane. It's quicksilver.
Sounds like a fun place to live.
I mean, to be fair, the life on there adapted to be that, so all the creatures have metal on them in some way, shape, or form, or are entirely covered or made of metal, like the plated slagworm. But the whole thing about it. Oh, you know what? I want to run a campaign on Mirrodin. I miss Mirrodin. In Magic the Gathering, Mirrodin was my home plane. That's the plane I joined in. Oh, I love Mirrodin. It's a shame it fell to Phyrexia, so now it doesn't exist anymore. Mirrodin was a fun plane. Anyway, so, but yes, no, the reason it has that color is because it is quite literally made of copper.
So now that I finished leveling up, I want to go back to the thing where they said they would give us gifts, where it's like
Yes.
wooden things. Is there anything they could do that would benefit me? Like, I highly doubt they would be able to improve my Rod of the Pack Keeper, but
They definitely won't be able to improve existing magic items. Um, if you want to take a risk, there is a chance that they can improve your magical capabilities.
How so?
What the hell?
Um, so in this case, they can brew a potion. Drinking this potion has potential side effects, but you can weigh that against the potential benefits, and they will explain to you these if you are interested. The potential benefits are you could gain you could gain an additional spell slot. B, you can increase your spell attack / spell save DC. Or C, it could improve the casting stat. Not necessarily by a lot, but those are the three potential benefits. You could get one of those three. However,
love to get B.
And the con?
the con is either you permanently lose a spell slot,
Oof.
or you gain temporary, long-term, or permanent madness.
Oh, okay. That doesn't sound too bad. I can lose a spell slot. I got like 30 of them.
I have 3.
Yeah, that's why it's a colossal risk for you.
It's a colossal risk for a warlock.
People
Caleb,
on the bar.
I'm going to do it.
Zal's gonna do it for sure.
I and
V literally can't do it, so V's
Dude,
just shit out of luck on all of this.
like, how much would Ken love an extra spell slot?
I would honestly
Also,
I
before
I
you
would love
guys
them.
just consider asking them for a bunch of these potions, the the risk for drinking more than one is exponential.
I
Okay.
wouldn't try to like have nonstop. I would just want. I didn't think they would have enough for like one. I didn't think it was going to be more than like one for each of you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, each of you can request one item. If you choose that potion, that would be your one item.
Oh, that's fine.
Yep. Zal doesn't really have anything wooden.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll go down the line. So, Raph, are you going to request a new bow?
Yes.
Okay. So you will now have the Myconid bow. It will be a +2 bow.
Ooh, even better.
Yep. The best part is you can choose when you attack if you want your arrows to do normal or poison damage. If you choose poison damage, it would be damage over time, as
Okay.
opposed to all at once. Which I could go over that further with you later if you want. Just so you know how it works. Because the poison, the damage over time thing could get pretty fucking wild if you want it to, but poison is the #1 most resisted the most resisted damage type in the entire game.
I thought that was fire.
It's one.
Fire is second.
Aw, poor
Yeah.
poison.
Yeah, it's really sad. And most things aren't just resistant, they're immune to poison. Next, Poe, did you want anything?
I was wondering if there was a possibility to get some kind of item to help my AC out.
There is. It runs a similar risk to the magic potion. But it's essentially a skin graft of myconid armor. It won't count as armor, it'll count as your skin, but it'll give you a +1 bonus to AC.
Sure,
But
there's that
it
side
runs
effects.
it runs the same risks as drinking the potion. So if you fail, well, I say if you fail, if the die comes up poorly, you might end up with -1 AC instead.
I see. And
So
what's your general success rate on this?
I don't think they'll ever
y-
tell you, considering it's a potion made from myconids.
well, it's less a potion made of myconids and kind of like a symbiotic relationship. But in this case, you're literally the first person they would ever test that on.
Success
No
rate
pressure.
to be determined.
So yeah, success rate TBD.
No, I won't become a fucking pancake. Sure, let's fucking go for it.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
It's like everyone getting a weird potion except for Rathmore, and everyone else is over here like cheers, and it's like, I'll just enjoy my bow.
Very much
I mean,
so.
it's a good
Hey
bow.
man, the bow is good. It also has resistance to sundering, so that means it's more difficult to break it.
I am going
Nice.
to laugh if like all of this turns out bad and Wrath is the only one who came out on top with
Oh,
like,
Don't put that.
Like
in
somehow
That would be
you get,
hilarious,
like
but-
-1 AC, and all of your casting shit's reduced, and it's like, oh no.
and he's like, "Hey, I got a cool bow."
So we shall see. All right. So go ahead and roll D percentile, Poe.
All right. Oh boy. So it's just slash roll D100. I
Space
think.
1D100.
1D100. All right.
Yep.
Ooh.
That doesn't look good.
It's not good, but it isn't the -1 to AC.
Oh.
Let's see if I remember where this is.
Should have figured. I don't have anything that lets me reroll anything, do I? Nope. I don't think so.
All right, I need one more D percentile from you.
All right. Fucking really?
You know what? Not the worst. So you have gained indefinite madness.
I'm scared to know what's worse.
Does he already have that?
I was gonna say
The-
I'm gonna tell the difference.
Believe me, there is a difference between what you guys are perceiving as madness and what he just got.
Oh god.
I mean, we might need one. Good thing I'm a cleric.
Hmm.
I mean, not to mention I'm high enough to actually directly talk to one.
Oh. Oh.
Great, a fucking klepto.
what?
I'm gonna keep this flask now.
Yep. So, so for indefinite madness, you would need something like greater restoration or better to remove the indefinite madness.
Only if we knew someone with greater restoration, huh?
If only.
If
we
only.
had-
But we'll take care of that once we're done with all of this. At the very least, you guys are going to keep these conditions through the reward ceremony. All right. Zell,
You know she's gonna go for a potion.
You're gonna go for the potion? Alright. I need a D percentile from you.
Come on, Denver, I believe in you.
After you drink it, I'm
Yay!
gonna. Oh,
Is low bad?
after you drink it, I'm
Uh,
gonna grab your flask. Can I have your flask?
I'm
But
I'm
wait,
sorry, Zell.
you didn't find that.
You have lost a spell slot.
Oh,
Of what
Doesn't
level?
matter which one.
Ooh,
This is essentially permanent unless you could find something like Greater Restoration or better.
Doesn't
At which
matter.
point you will regain the spell slot, but you effectively gained no use out of it.
Does she choose what spell slot she loses?
Yeah.
It's whatever her highest spell slot is. She loses one of it.
Oh, okay, good, because I don't have the spells for it anyway.
Fair enough. All right, Ken.
can I go last just so I can see
Okay.
what happens to
Tibble.
everybody?
What will Tibble choose?
I start clinking the flasks together that I have.
But wait, you said it says you keep everything you find. You didn't find that.
I don't fucking care.
To be fair, he asked for it, but literally. So Tibble, is there anything you want? Weapon, armor, potion?
Well, I already have like a battle axe +1 and it hasn't destroyed or been destroyed or anything. Then I have like a backup silver longsword. That seems fine. He seems okay in weapons and armor. Nothing normally bad happens to his armor because it's plate armor and he blesses it, so it's like +1 AC to it all the time. I don't know how they're gonna do better than plate armor. But so that's why he like by default chooses the potion.
No. All right. Fair enough.
And so he figures like if he can cast a better heal or get better saving throws, so people might not be able to survive spirit guardians or whatever. It's like that one less turn so other people would get hurt less kind of thing.
All right. If that's the case, D%.
I stare deeply into your flask.
Fuck.
Nice.
See, you should have done it now.
I look at your face.
So in this case, you managed to gain one additional of your currently highest tier spell slot.
After I just gained 7th. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a 7th level spell.
Yeah, but now I can cast 2 of them on the regular.
Nice. I
And
can't
you
wait.
said
All
you
right.
can't-
I
you
can't wait
finish
to use
two
the one I
potions?
chose.
All right, Ken.
I mean,
Correct, Sai. You can't just get another potion and try again.
I mean, technically you could. I'm
Mm.
sure you could convince them to give you another, but he said that the effects could be worse. That
So I'm sure
they
it's the
get
idea of
worse.
like if it's a D percentile and say you have to get like 60 or above to get a good effect, you might up it to like 80 or above or some shit.
Hmm.
All right, Tibble. Or not Tibble, Ken.
Uh,
You
I'm
might even get higher than Tibble did. Come on now.
I'm scared because nothing ever works out for me. But you know what? There's nothing else they can offer that would help me. They can't give me any armor I could wear.
I get up in your face
you
and I
sure?
look down at your flat. I look down.
My face?
Yes.
Like, you were saying like you were looking at Tibble's face too, and like Tibble isn't like you would not look down at Tibble. Tibble's actually pretty tall.
No.
And how tall is Poe?
Um, I am. Good question. I'm trying to remember. Come on, piece of crap. 6 foot.
Okay, I'm 4 inches taller than you.
I didn't mean down at your face. I meant I literally get up in your face and then look like down
Down
like
at the
at
flask.
the flask.
Well, I'm not even holding anything yet, technically. But
Yeah, he hasn't officially said I want the flask kind
yeah,
of thing.
because I don't think they can offer me any armor I could use because I can't wear anything but light armor. I don't think they can offer me any weapons I could use because I can just summon a packed weapon, which I'm gonna start doing more often just in case things get too close. So fuck it. Let's all cross our fingers and hope I increase my spell save DC even more.
Woohoo!
Or get a 4th warlock slot.
My eyes turn wide in your face.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Fred? What's going on with you?
Nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna drink this here potion.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Can I have the flask when you're done?
Of course, of course. I don't think I'll have much use
I
for it.
lick my lips a little.
Wait, are you planning on eating this glass? Is that what's happening here? Are you collecting your dinner?
Hey, don't judge him. He enjoys rock candy.
Ken's not judging him. Jesse is.
That's fair. All right. Let's see your D%.
54.
Hey, that's not bad. All right, let's see which one you ended up with, because you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the one you want.
Honestly, I was personally hoping for like a plus to
Oh.
wisdom, so next time I level up for an ASI, I can just increase strength and wisdom together.
So which is the one that you wanted to go up?
I wanted to increase my spell save DC and spell attack.
All right. Well, it did exactly that one.
Yes. How much?
Unfortunately, I needed
Unfortunately.
D%.
So I get that, but I also get something bad.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or potentially not. I don't know. I didn't get a
I
second
guess
one.
depending on your roll.
I guess you didn't get a second one because you just got something bad. Or no, you didn't. No, you got something good. She got
Yeah.
something bad. I forgot. She got something bad.
Because he rolled so low, it could only been bad.
81.
81. Okay. So it is pretty bad,
Oh.
especially if you were in combat. Unfortunately, for the people who would be fighting you, you're not in combat. So for the next 6 minutes, you are stunned.
I mean, that's not bad. That's fine.
As
Like,
soon as you drink it, you just stay still like nothing.
Hey, you're still holding the flask, and I'm like,
can I talk? Can I talk?
You are stunned, not incapacitated.
Okay, so I would just be like, I can't move. So, Paul, if you want to take this out my hand, I can't really hand it to you.
I grab it and I sort of poke your fingers a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I feel stronger, but I can't move. Like, I feel great.
A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, can only speak falteringly, automatically fails strength and dex saves, and any attacks against you have advantage.
Okay.
I love how the unconscious condition example is a dude who got blown the fuck up.
Yeah.
Zalviri would ask for another.
Are you serious? Are you gonna try again?
Okay.
Because you
Wait,
realize that
they did say okay.
Yeah.
if you roll bad again, it's going to be worse. Like he said that the bad effects grow
Yes, she's
exponentially.
aware.
All right, well, before you do that,
Okay.
what do my DC and attack modifier increase by?
+1 each.
Plus- Okay, so I'm change this to 3 on each of them.
Yep. Okay. D%.
No, I thought I have to like convince them not to.
No, because V is essentially going, she can have my reward. It's fine. There's literally nothing they could do. Because he can't drink the potion, he can't use the weapons, and he can't wear the armor.
Okay, well here we go.
Alright.
Oh my god! Like,
oof.
Um,
Well,
can you like take pity on my?
No,
hmm.
we warned you.
We did.
To be fair, I did tell you how to fix it.
I get.
Would the characters know that concept?
They would not yet. No. You'd have to experiment with it. But Out of game, yeah. It's basically the same thing for curing indefinite madness. Except significantly more devastating until it's cured. So yeah. I'm sorry, Zell. You have lost another of your highest tier spell slots.
Oh man, that's so sad. And I have fucking spell slot here that I don't use.
Do you even know what level it is via Warlock or Bard in the first place?
What?
Well, yeah, technically, you could split it up that way because they're
Well, if they're
technically
both
the
equally the
highest.
highest.
What are you talking about? My warlock is level 2.
It's the highest spell slot for that slot.
Oh, so I could get rid of a level 1?
I don't know if you will allow that.
Yeah.
No, it's literally the highest spell slot.
Yeah, but I wasn't
Oh,
sure offhand. It's obvious that Bard's higher, considering how many levels she has in it.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. Why aren't you using the highest level tier slots? It's like I have this cure
Because-
wounds. I cast it at level 1 because why would I want to cast it higher?
No, I have cast it higher before.
But then you're like, oh no, I never use these slots. What a pity.
But I don't much. You guys don't die enough.
And it's impossible to
Well,
use it
that's
on any
good.
other way.
Yes. All right. So far, I'd say that was about 50-50 on the success.
I mean, I'm fine with getting an extra level 7 spell slot.
And I got exactly what I wanted. My spell save DC is 21.
Yeah.
I'm
let me
happy
just,
I
let me
have
just make
an
sure this
actual weapon.
percent dice isn't killing me. This is some bullshit. It's just rolling low.
Are you sure? Do it one more time. See?
Ah!
It's called the chance. You got unlucky.
Yeah. Oh goodness. All right.
Maybe you could beg them for one more.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Oh, you don't want to lose another spell slot?
Oh, you finally
mean-
learned your lesson.
I mean, we can try.
Oh Lord.
What does
I
this
was-
to
I
Brian?
was kidding. But that's
I
up
have
to
to
you
say-
if you want to beg for one more.
Okay, fine.
But I-
She'll beg for one more.
But I think, Denver, I think you have a gambling addiction.
She's gonna beg for one more. It runs in the family, actually. My grandpa, grandma, aunts, uncles.
This will be the last one. They don't have the ingredients for any more after this.
All right.
I
I was
swear.
debating to go for another, but yeah.
All right.
Was yours a potion? Because I thought he said that yours was like a skin.
No,
graft.
it is. It's a skin graft.
Ah, understood.
All right.
Okay.
Last
Sorry.
potion.
We've proven that it can go above like 10. So let's see.
And single digits again.
Oh,
Yay!
Not bad.
okay.
Oh lordy. Okay, hold on. Because this is your third.
Second boss, do extra work.
It's like this is your third, and I just looked, and no matter what you roll, you explode.
No, none of them are that bad.
They'll just cause everyone else to explode.
Yeah, it's like you take a sip, and everybody just.
So
It's
what
like-
was the effect you were hoping for?
Honestly, I don't even remember the effects. What were they?
You could either get +1 to your spell attack or say spell save. You could get +1 to your casting stat, or you could get a spell slot for your highest tier spell slot.
Oh yeah, any of them is fine. You know.
So when you say
Which
casting
one?
stat, does that mean like my charisma would have gone up?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You don't know by how much, if at all, but yeah.
The question would be, would it exceed 20? Because I think you're at 20 now, aren't you?
Yeah, we both are.
I'm at 20 charisma and 18 con.
Nice. Zell, you have gained 1 spell slot for whatever your highest tier spell slot is.
So you undid
Oh
one.
my
You undid one.
God.
No. It's the idea that she gains a spell slot, but if I can Greater Restoration her, I guess twice, then she just is net gain of 1.
Yep. But that's not all because I need a D% from you.
Oof. I silently kind of go over and hold my hands out.
62.
Not even asking at this point. It's like, well,
Yeah, she just give it to you, like no words exchange. Gives it over.
So you got
You
so you got
Okay.
your own bottle. You got my bottle. You got Tibble's bottle, and you got 3. You have 6 bottles now.
I have like all clumped in my hands.
No, put one on each finger and like clink them together. And just yes.
How many fingers
I
do you
sort of-
think he has?
All right, Zell, I need a D10 from you.
Oh boy.
New dice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Roll a 1 and die, or roll a 2.
So for the next 3 hours, you are blind.
This is some bullshit. Cause you know what? I was about to take that damn feat that lets you be, what's that word? Fucking immune to blindness, and I didn't take it. Why?
immune to blindness? Wait, what?
How do
Yeah,
you do
man.
that?
There was one that was like you're immune to blindness, and like you could see in the dark and see everybody. Some
There's a feat
dragon
that
type
does
shit. I
that?
don't know.
I did see a lot of dragon related feats, but I'm not sure how much Voss would allow for those.
Look, man. I don't
Because
know. It was a
in the
damn
character man's
compendium.
Voss and the character mancer, there were a lot of like, hey, you get this powerful dragon ability or just this specific dragon related ability. It's like Fizzbang gave a lot of new feats out of nowhere. Or something else did, and it magically now acknowledges it.
Funny. We'd have to talk about it before you actually take it, but maybe. In any event, for the next 3 hours, you are blinded.
Great.
But don't worry, you have your seeing eye stute.
It's okay. She can be blinded. Oh, good.
You don't need eyes to sing.
You don't need eyes to stab people either.
But you
So,
kinda
am
do.
I
Maybe.
correct that
I mean, you don't have to have eyes. It just makes it, visible.
so am I correct that I can only attempt that once?
The graft?
Yeah.
Yeah, because stacking any further doesn't actually do anything.
Okay.
By the way, one of the... Oh... Wait, you have 5th tier spell slots, right, Zell?
Yeah.
For Bard?
Yeah.
Greater Restoration is a Bard spell.
Yeah, the
Look,
cleric spell,
man.
if I remember correctly.
I don't have.
It is a
greater
cleric
restoration.
spell. If only
I got
there was a
greater-
cleric in the party.
And only if there's
Shame.
a
I
cleric in
have
the party.
greater invisibility. I don't have greater restoration.
Yeah, she didn't pick it out of the choices to get, and with bards,
Because
even
he
though she
got it.
leveled twice, it wasn't of interest to her, and she can
No.
only switch out spells when she levels up again.
And also,
No.
I only got access to one extra spell, Butthole.
That's fine. To be fair, Greater Restoration can remove blindness, so if you wanted to cure her of
Lesser
her
can.
blindness.
Denver West.
Huh?
Lesser can actually.
Oh, can it? Nice.
It's like paralysis, poison, and blindness or something like that.
Neat.
Yeah, blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Spiffy. Oh, so you could fix both Ken and her.
You don't need to waste it on me. I'm 6 minutes. I'll be fine.
To be fair, y'all don't know how long y'all are
That is
in
true.
game. Y'all don't know how
Yeah,
long.
our characters don't know if this is indefinite, if you're just selected stuff like that forever, or if it's a time frame or what.
Well, Ken would probably just be like, well, let's wait and see if it wears off. If it doesn't, then
How often are you stunned that you just want to wait and see if it wears off? Does this a regular occurrence for you?
look. It's
I
just
so
wait and see if it
I
wears
walk
off.
over and set a bottle on his stunned forehead.
If I try to
Stunned
balance it
head.
just right.
If you put it on my forehead, I feel like it would fall off because I'm
Well, on the
imagining
top of your
forehead.
head. Apologies. On
Okay.
the top of your head.
So I mean, Zell's never been blinded before. So
I
she's
think
probably like
something.
What?
Does
I was
Zell knock into him and knock the glass over?
No, but she probably would be like, feeling around and might end up touching some things that shouldn't be touched. But
Yes.
oh,
do not touch Ken there.
That's why I'm wondering. Does she knock?
I would say
so
you would
apparently
have
the
to
wolf
roll
man wants
dexterity save for that.
of a dexterity save for who?
If you accidentally bump into him.
That's all I'm wondering.
I'm stunned. Don't I automatically fail dex saves?
It would be hers.
Sure
not
do.
So I'm wondering if we should have her roll something to see if she bumps into him or something.
I don't know, but apparently V's dragging me around.
Trying to get you away from the cliff.
I mean,
I
fair.
mean, it is a 13 pass.
What are you rolling a dex
Does,
save for?
does
be
it
fair,
pass?
Thought we would be like over here more where all the mushrooms are at because that's where people would be offering.
Voss does a 13 pass, bumping into him enough to knock the glass over the glass. The stupidest thing.
I mean, all that means
Yeah.
is you lose a bottle.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I know, that's what I was
Well, then you
hoping
would
for,
have
to be
shards of glass.
honest. It's fine. I guess it didn't happen, so.
I guess I'm just gonna stand here, and if this don't wear off, then I'll ask for help. But it's fine.
Yeah, V leads you two away from the edge of the abyss. The yawning cliff face.
Wait. Away from the abyss. That's where we're supposed to get out.
He's helping.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So, how long before Ken becomes concerned that the condition might be permanent?
Probably an hour.
Really?
Alright,
It would take you a whole hour of basically being frozen in a place before you even start worrying?
He's too nice to ask for help because he doesn't want to be a burden.
Speaking of, your nose starts to itch about 2 minutes in.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh.
Can't I at least make like a con save for that or something?
Nope.
You're stunned. You literally can't move. What kind of constitution could you possibly have when you have no control over your body?
To ignore it?
That doesn't sound like a
No.
con save. It sounds like a wisdom save, if anything.
Yep, but it's neither of those.
Oh, yeah.
How long would he ignore an itchy nose?
A while. He doesn't want to be. He doesn't want to be a burden. He's not gonna ask somebody to scratch his nose.
Wow.
He's too nice.
There is such thing as being too nice, where it's like, no, it's called a martyr complex. Get over yourself.
He's so nice that he accidentally made a pact with Belial. My question is, how is this skeleton able to move us around? I mean,
Well,
Zal
in
can
your
walk.
case, it's him dragging you kind of like you were on a dolly, minus the dolly. And in the case of Zell, it's more like, okay, let's move over here because I don't want you to go into the, I don't want you to walk off that cliff right there.
Yeah.
I think she'd probably start using like spells to help her walk around. More specifically like gust, just to make sure like it's an echolocation type thing. I don't know.
She's just walking around. It's like, is that well working? Nope.
Why isn't it echoing?
She accidentally uses it. She got stuck.
Wait, are you saying she's accidentally gonna kill somebody with gust?
No, wouldn't that be some bullshit though? It was just her luck.
Yeah, we see how good your luck is.
There's a whole monument to your luck right there in chat.
Yep. And you decided to drink 3 of those.
I do
Alright,
have a
so
genuine addiction, I admit it.
All right. After 5 minutes, it still hasn't worn off, and your nose is still itchy.
This is fine. I'll be fine.
But it's 5 minutes of literally having everyone else wait on you. How much does that weigh on them?
I mean, I would assume that we're
I thought the
Not-
Literally
guy
waiting
hadn't even
around
say
until
something.
you said wait around, it'll go away. But otherwise, all of us are otherwise done or mad or blind. But we are otherwise just literally waiting around.
Well, I assumed that we still had things to do in here.
Yeah, I thought
How
he
can
had
you
to
do them
speak
if you're
to
stuck
us.
exactly in place?
Because
Yeah.
you guys can do stuff, and then I'll catch
How-
up with you when I'm
The thing though, how does he know that? How is Ken so sure? Which battle? Does he not want to ask for help, or does he not want to hold us up?
Give me like another couple of minutes, and if it don't go away, then yeah, we'll.
I think
do
the sexy animal guy should just throw him over his shoulder and get this.
After one more minute, it finally wears off.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, after all of those 6 minutes, you are still blind.
Okay, she's not.
Would
She's not the
would
enemy.
Zell actually ask for help or express that she would like it?
Has she seen you do greater restoration before?
It doesn't need
Like,
greater.
or not? Whatever the fuck. My
Restoration? Yeah, he's used it before.
Yeah.
well then after a little bit she might be like, okay, well this isn't some temporary thing, so Sybil, would you mind casting restoration?
He would do it, but I'm not. I don't think. I'm not sure if characters would use that kind of wording in game. But yeah,
Well, what the hell is the damn? What's the
that's
name
the
in the
point.
game?
Not a lot of characters in game wouldn't necessarily know the exact names of all the spells and everything.
Oh well then
I
she.
feel like she wouldn't. It would be more like, "Can you help with this?" Like you're a
Yeah,
cleric.
it's like, can you
Wait,
cast this exact spell name? And it's like,
spells
really, you
don't
know
have
it?
names to our
No, it's my.
characters?
It's not that. It's the fact that you wouldn't necessarily word it like that.
Oh well, I mean, I guess then with that in mind, she probably just.
But yes, if she asks for
Sybil,
help,
can you
Tibble,
restore
I'll
my
burn a
sight?
spell slot, and Tibble, I'll cast Lesser Restoration on Zell and remove her blindness.
I've
Oh, what a
never
nice.
heard that. I guess I've just most of us always just used cast.
I know it's
law.
it's a flip flop between metagaming and being in character and stuff. It's just it can come so naturally to where it's like, do characters actually have an encyclopedic knowledge of all the spell names and everything just somehow?
I kind of feel like a wizard.
In her
would,
case,
like,
it could be justified if only because that particular spell is on her list.
Yeah, because like think about it. When we get like like scrolls that like we got earlier in the game, right? Like we were asked if it was on our list or not, if we would recognize it. So wouldn't you think that they would know the name of the spell at least?
I keep on forgetting I have Scroll of Command.
Not to mention that spell is probably one of the more common ones, so I'd figure it would have been at least known.
I command you to stop being blind.
I also
Yes.
have.
Detective's Command. See.
I deblind you. Da da da.
Okay. Jesus.
Anyway. So, Tibble, do you fix her?
Yeah, with lesser. At least the
Alright.
blindness. If she had some other detriment and didn't tell me about that detriment that needed greater, I wouldn't know.
That's fair. So, after your blindness is cured, you notice that your spell slots are still in the deficit.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Wait. That also begs another question with this whole like spell name. Does she know about spell slots? Is that something that's in the game too? Like into our characters, are they aware of spell slots? Or is
So,
it just, like,
character-wise,
I think?
character-wise, you wouldn't call them spell slots. You would basically, y'all would probably refer to it more along the lines of your proficiency with the weave is to a certain extent.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because the way
Yeah.
that magic works is you pull the weave in, form it into the spell you want, and then release it as that spell. So your ability to manipulate the weave is your equivalent ability to handle a certain amount of weave. That is what we refer to as spell slots.
Okay, and then another question. Has Zell seen Tibble use greater restoration?
I
lately.
don't know if
No,
he's used it.
Tibble hasn't actually had a purpose or reason to use Greater Restoration because we haven't had any battles or come across any situations where I needed it. But if he just helped you and you realize he's a healer type, it would make sense to try asking him if he has something else up his sleeve, kind of thing.
Hey
Especially if
man,
there's no other current options.
you got anything a little stronger?
Basically.
Kitty.
But
I
if
had a rough night.
but
I kind of
yeah, go ahead.
so I kind of feel like I don't know. It wouldn't seem like something that she would specifically ask for because the way you explained it, if she's feeling kind of weird with a weave, her first thought isn't to go see Layer it. She'd probably try to sort her out herself. It's like personality
Even though
wise.
she realized it's a direct effect, and it wasn't happening before she drank a weird potion.
Yeah, she's just give her some time. You know, she's gotta think about it. Think on it.
Worst case scenario, she asks for help with it.
Oh my.
All right. That's y'all mostly cured. The feast
Tibble,
is
Tibble wouldn't necessarily notice the quote unquote madness that Poe has.
so
Yeah,
after the
honestly, this seems
ceremony
like her.
and messing about a little bit, they give you basically a grand feast. 99% of which is mushrooms.
I stuff a few mushrooms as I go in my pockets.
Yeah, that's fine. And then afterwards, they thank you again. If you ever need a place to stay, this place will be considered a safe area for you from this point on. There's not necessarily a comfortable place to rest, but I'm sure you guys could figure something out.
This is fine.
So, Stute basically gives the impression that it wants to stay here for a while, but you guys can always come back and visit. So, when you're done with whatever task you have been requested to do, you can come back and see him.
Okay, well, Zelle's gonna cut off a piece of her hair and give it.
I thought you were gonna say body.
I mean, we can grow back limbs.
You're not
You don't know that.
wrong, but it's just a more expendable part of her body. Unfortunately, that's not expendable for V at all. He doesn't have any expendable parts.
Yes, he does.
As I get up from the table, like a pile of mushrooms kind of fall out of my pockets.
You doing
Um,
okay over there? You need some help or something?
No, just one mushrooms.
And bottles, mushrooms, bottles.
I didn't stop asking. It's
wait,
fine.
hold on.
Fine.
Would a myconic colony really eat mushrooms?
I mean,
Yes.
Well,
That's all.
they don't eat, but it's basically all they have to offer you guys, who they know do have to eat.
Oh, wonderful! We get to eat our cousins.
Eat our children.
Well, there's a difference between mushrooms and myconids. Myconids are sentient, sapient, whereas mushrooms are just fungal plants to them.
I think
In
my
any event, you
interpretation was
do
wrong.
have a particular destination in mind.
Where are we off to next, fellas?
I have...
Blingdenstone to deliver the goods.
That's
We still have
right,
a bag.
you
Yeah,
know.
we still have a bag of
we
jewels.
still haven't finished.
Yeah.
I forgot.
We got a little
Wait,
distracted.
that was when I was.
Yeah, the last session was like just the big long fight that lasted extra long.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
We
big
didn't
fat
stop till,
nothing.
like, midnight.
After we finish this, Raph would say, after we finish this, there's something we need to do.
Oh.
Pending
So-
on how urgent he asks it, Tibble would question him about it. Like, we need to do something important. What's important? Like, it's like one of those things where it's like, if it's so important, why don't you just say that? What's important rather than just say something important, kind of thing.
Fair. He would probably phrase it exactly how I did, just maybe different exact words. So, would you question it still with that?
As I said, depending on how urgently he sounds, because if it's so urgent, then it could have been, then it might be an emergency that Tibble might have to address. So he's not sure.
So what is it that we need to do?
We need to go back and
I know we
fight
gotta.
the thing we summoned into this place.
No, no, we do not.
We just
no,
killed one thing that is exactly like it, I feel. We
no.
can do it.
Trust me, we cannot handle the Demogorgon. You
No,
don't want to mess with that thing. We
I
will
think
die.
How,
think
how
that
does
we
Ken
have
know
to take
about
care
it?
of that at some point.
I rolled it. I don't. I'm assuming he learned about it, like it was in his teachings. Because remember when we were trying to figure out what it was, I'm pretty sure I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, you rolled the best.
Yeah.
So it's like
Okay.
I know what the Demogorgon is. I know how strong it is, and I know we don't stand a chance.
Okay. Now that was like, okay, metagaming. That was like 3 levels ago, dude. Like we're like a team of like 6 people at level 13. Are you sure
That
we
was,
can handle it?
that was more than 3 levels ago. 'Cause
I
that
know.
was,
So it's like, are you sure we can't handle it?
that was like 5 levels ago.
My
Also,
point
let's keep
stands.
in mind, we just killed a goddess too, didn't we? So, like,
It's one of those before she got powerful enough to be an even worse threat. Yes.
Yeah, like when we just killed her, she was like she was actually comparatively weak to what she could be. I don't think we as characters know that. I don't think
Exactly.
any of us as characters actually know she was comparable to the Demogorgon, or that she could be comparable to the Demogorgon at all. I don't
To
think
be
any of us.
fair, if she was left alone for long enough, she would have been stronger than it.
Yeah, and I don't think any of us like know that she could have been like as strong as a Demogorgon. But I feel like from fighting her, just because he knows about the Demogorgon, Ken would know that like what they just fought was not as strong as the Demogorgon.
well, Zal's gonna still agree with Wrathworm because it's evil. Gotta get rid of all the evil aside from her.
I
I
helped
mean-
summon it into this world, so I need to at least take care of that before we finish everything here.
I mean, look, I get that. I understand. I know. I feel the same way. But I really don't think that we can really stand up to it. I feel like going up against that thing is just asking to die. I mean, if everybody decides that they want to go back and they want to fight that thing, I'm not going to abandon you. I'll come with you. But I really advise, against it.
Zelvira takes out her knife. And she says, I think we should get the salt ready.
Salt?
What?
Are you
Well,
implying that you want to cook the Demogorgon?
yes, and that salt makes wounds sting. Just,
So after a day, you're still not. The blindness still hasn't worn off.
What do you mean, homie?
What do you mean? I did lesser restoration.
Oh, that's right. You did lesser restoration. That's right.
Jesus.
Um,
Wait a minute, after a
your
day,
spell slots.
you told
Your
me.
spell slots still
Okay.
haven't come back.
Okay. So then, yeah, at that point, though.
As you guys are
she
looking for a
told me.
place to end your day on, you come to this intersection.
And I figure we rested there before we left, right?
Oh, so I
Okay.
should get rid of my
So-
temporary hit points.
Yes. As you get here, though,
Oh,
I see
What?
something just barely in the distance.
I mean, I see it perfectly clear. I don't know what it is, but I see it.
mm-hmm.
Do I know what that is? Because I'm assuming right now I'm the only one who can see it.
I see the edge of it. I see about like
I
another
was
third of
about to
it.
say you should be the only one who can fully see it. Everybody else should have a piece of it.
Yeah. What would I roll to see if I know what it is, so I could like warn the party that there's something freaky up ahead?
If Tibble even sees this much of a threat, I would want to do a perception check. If Voss is okay with that, I don't know the situation.
1 second. Okay. So, everybody but V can see it, at least in part. It looks like a mass of black, writhing ichor. Ken, I will give you religion if you want. Same with Tibble.
I was just searching for rocks, by the way.
You know what?
That's fine.
We both got a
Jesus
6.
Christ.
That
You
looks
know-
like goo. It's not our friend.
Oh, I don't know
Oh,
what
boy.
God made that, but it has a cruel sense of humor.
As it writhes, you can see part of the black shift into green and back again, and you can see what appears to be bloodshot eyes poking out every once in a while.
This is making me very uncomfortable. I don't know what the heck that
If you
is.
think that makes you uncomfortable, several of the eyes stare directly at you.
Oh, it wasn't just a
Me?
pair of them. Oh my goodness, it's a lot of green eyes. Okay, wow.
Red
Directly
eyes.
at me, like not the party in general.
You, specifically you, because you can see the whole thing. Eyes all over this creature immediately stop moving and all focus on you.
Guys,
So
it's
is-
looking at me.
So they,
That's creepy.
Tibble would see this as enough of a threat because I got that low in religion, but I just know it's still bad. So he would see it as enough of a threat, so he would approach it with the intent to attack.
Seeing
All right.
Tibble,
Tell me how close I can get before you want me to roll initiative.
seeing Tibble do that,
About there.
I would
Okay.
ready an arrow.
Are we all rolling initiative?
I'm kind of forcing us into it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
A nat 1 followed by a nat
Well
20.
then,
And then
Keep
by
in mind,
2
dipping is
succeeds.
always an option.
It's too late now.
Tibble would want to protect people, and it's one of those things. If that something like that is this close, he doesn't know its intent enough to know that it's not going to follow him. I rolled a 2, and then I rolled a 3.
So, Ken, you are top of the order. You get a surprise
Mhm.
round.
Ooh.
Zell, you are second. Raph and Poe, you are third and fourth. You can choose who goes when. Then it's V. Then it's Tibble. Then it's the creature. This creature's even bigger than Zugtamoy, but unlike her, where she was very, very tall, this thing is very, very voluminous.
So,
In not the good way.
does this work where I take one round and then we go into regular? So basically, I'm just going twice in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sweet. Wait. I need to check how far away I am. I'm pretty sure I'm close enough, but
It's at least 6 feet, 60 kind of feet away.
okay. Why did I could have sworn Hex was 60 feet? Why is it now 90? Did the spells get stronger when I leveled up?
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically,
Sure, why not?
Weird.
It could.
you are a
But
warlock.
I'm gonna do like usual, and I'm gonna hex its wisdom because I feel like at this point I would realize that that's like a good thing to do to things, considering the allies that I have, and then. 30, 31, 32. What the fuck?
So close.
All right, fair enough.
What the fuck just happened?
Good news. All 3 of those hit.
That makes me sound like you're gonna say bad news.
No, it's but it. No, Jeff. If they didn't hit, I would be a lot more scared.
Okay, so 10, 9, and 9, that's 28. Plus the 15 from Agonizing Blast would be 43. And then slash R 1d6. Or no, wait, sorry, 3d6. 3d6. So
By the
another
way,
16, so
Do you have
59.
pushing or pulling?
Yes.
Both. I have
Okay.
either.
Yes.
Either or.
Are you using it on the creature or no?
No, I'm gonna leave it where it is. I don't want to get it closer.
Push it. Pull
Oh,
it,
I thought you
and then
had
push it.
repelling.
I have repelling and I have grasp of Hadar, so I could do either one, whichever one I want to do. I'm pretty sure. If that's how it works, where like I choose if I want to do that.
Yep.
But so I could push it. I think I could push it 30 feet away. But I believe that is 59 damage. So,
It is.
and then I guess I'll go again because I got surprised.
Mm-hmm.
So do any of those not hit?
Nope, all 3 of those hit too.
Sweet.
3, 9, and 15. Plus the 15 is 30, and then 3d6. So another 43. So 59 and 43.
Hey, Jess.
Okay.
Leave some for the rest
Did
of
you-
us.
Did you say something, Denver?
Yeah. I was gonna tell you when I was looking through my spells earlier. There's a button you can click that automatically adds your +5 to your spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you go to edit it, because I was looking at it and I was like, oh, yeah.
Because there should
So,
be
like, if
global attack modifiers, global damage modifiers.
No, like on your actual spell for that, your specific Eldritch Blast. Underneath of it, it says,
So add ability mod to damage or healing.
yeah.
And I guess that would be the charisma mod.
Yep.
Okay, so obviously don't count this, but I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
A testy.
let me see what it does. Yeah,
Yeah, look at that,
1d10
9
plus
plus
5 charisma. All right. So, but I hit it for 59, and then I hit it for another 43.
Yep.
And if it's not dead, that's
It's
scary.
not.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
figured as
probably
much.
not happy.
Well, keep in mind, it has to be skilled, so we're level 13 players. It has to be skilled enough, so we're not going to kill it off in one round.
I mean,
Fair.
Oh, even if all of you do that amount of damage, you're not killing it in the first round.
Damn.
Speaking of
it's supposed to be
Zell,
tough.
you're up.
I did
Oh,
100.
that's
I did 102 damage.
Yep.
You're only one warlock, man.
Yeah, but I mean, he said even if we
who's the
all
other
did that.
warlock?
well, she's gonna fireball it.
I mean, it sounded like it was Icar, so it sounds demony, which means.
Are you telling me? Yeah. Are
As
you
soon as
telling
I
me you
said that,
have?
I was like, wait a minute.
Are you telling me you have no better single target damage?
Yeah, I do. I very much do.
Well, potentially not, because I don't know. I guess you got some of your better slots taken out.
Calm down. Damn.
No.
Oh.
You.
You slept on it and still didn't ask for help.
Well, she was going to, and then this shit happened. So chill out. Damn. Anyway, she's gonna. Oh my god, I gotta do some. Oh god. Oh wait, no, she can.
Don't forget, its wisdom is hexed.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do any wisdom type shit.
I thought you could. Also,
Maybe it's
if
like
you're going to hit
lower.
it, if you're gonna hit it with any kind of spells, I would recommend cursing it first.
Yes.
I can
almost
do
forgot
wisdom
about
stuff, but it requires other targets because it forces it to hit other targets.
Thanks, Jesse, because honestly, I keep forgetting to do it. The other. flip flop way. So yeah, she's gonna curse it first, of course. Yes.
How far away does it need to be? I know
Well,
some
she's
of
right
them
up.
have. Oh,
right
you
next to it.
moved. Sorry.
And then let's use the spell because we never use it. There we go. What's that? Oh, it's like 45 damage. Yeah.
Okay, while you're doing that, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
All right, be safe.
It passed the Constitution save.
Aw, man, that's sad. Well, it still takes half damage.
It takes both of those, right?
Yeah,
So which one are you doing, radiant or necrotic?
radiant.
Mm-hmm.
Necrotic on something that's black. That's crazy.
Oh, you chose a paladin spell. Okay.
What? I chose this spell like years ago.
Okay, did I miss
I-
anything?
I mean,
You say that, but destructive. You probably got it from level 6 Bard lore, College of Lore Bard. So you can choose other classes spells, and that's a paladin spell.
Is
I
that
know.
single target or AoE?
It's
it's
AOE.
AoE.
It's AoE, but no one else is in range because I moved 20
Uh,
feet away, so no one
It
else is in range.
says 30-foot radius centered on yourself, right?
Yeah, but what's his face
5,
is not
10,
here.
15,
Oh, well,
20,
look at that.
25. Tibble's in range.
Well,
You
I'm
could
sorry,
move one
Tibble.
squared.
My
You're
bad.
really
Literally
you're not
one
because you're gonna
square.
you could have calculated to move one other space, but okay, sure. Now that
I
you
can't move. I can't move one other space. I use all my movement, man. Come on, dude.
Nah, she's moved her maximum movement.
Yep.
Alright, sorry, Tibble.
okay, so this is like Shatter all over again, right side? Okay.
This is how
Look.
you killed Loose Breeze.
To be fair, he's a.
To be fair, you didn't calculate the damage of the radius.
Yeah, I'm not used to it being 30 fucking feet.
Or reading your spells.
Yeah, there's that too. But I mean, hey, you have a high
So,
constitution,
Tibble, that's a
so
Constitution saving throw.
you can do it. I believe in you.
You realize only a +4. It's not like I'm proficient or anything.
Oh my god.
It's a cleric. What do you expect I am?
Maybe we can just like in game knock it off.
Nope.
Or, like
No.
Oh my god.
Why did you do this?
So,
Honey.
Tibble, you are knocked prone, which means you'll have to use half
Oh.
of your movement to stand up on your turn.
How much damage do I take?
30.
Well, wasn't it more than 30?
No.
What?
No, it was 15 thunder and 15 necrotic. That's
Oh yeah,
30.
I can't.
Well,
do
she chose
math.
radiant because said she didn't want to do necrotic and get something black.
She.
That's fair.
That sounds racist.
I'm not racist at all. Damn it.
It was described as black ichor. What do you want?
But I feel like Ken's gonna see that happen and just be like, Zoviri, what the heck?
What, she's gonna.
She
she's
ran
gonna,
up
like,
and blasted and hit their own ally. Yes.
Yeah, he's like, what?
She's gonna,
What
like,
the heck
kinda,
is
like-
that?
Well, she was
Just
so
toss it
focused on
up,
what she was
like-
aiming towards. I don't think she was
There was
paying
no
attention.
aim. That's the point of destructive wave. There was no aim. It's centered on you.
But
The
it doesn't affect her, so she thought she
There's
was out
no
of
aim.
range.
That's it. Like, what if she needs to aim? No, she didn't aim. She just ran in and exploded.
Zoviri, you hit Tibble.
So,
she'll turn
Tibble,
around.
you are sad face.
Yeah,
Kinda,
so
yeah.
she'll turn around as soon as she hears that, and she's gonna kind of like have this like panic face because in her mind,
He's like, for the record, he's not even mad. He's like, what? Like, I thought we were cool. Like, what did I do? He'd have that kind of face.
Oh God, he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
this is
Yeah.
the moment where she's second guessing her connection to the weave here. So this is
All right, Poe, Raph, you both share an initiative. What you gonna do?
Ow.
Would you rather go first or me?
All I'm
I
gonna do is
literally,
shoot it.
I was laughing so much that I like literally slapped my knee and
Yeah.
forgot that my arthritis is currently flaring up.
Nice.
Keep,
Gotcha.
I keep forgetting that.
Poor guy.
So let's see. I get 40 movement. All right. I'm gonna let's see. If I recall,
You can bite further out, can't you?
But do you want to bite that?
That is the question.
I mean,
Do you want to put that in your mouth?
You gotta do what you gotta do, though.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
You have 6 empty jars.
He's
It's
probably
bigger.
had worse.
Collect it.
God.
We did find it.
All right, let me see something. Hold on. I'm just checking. I'm trying to remember. Just things real quick. Make sure things have changed since I leveled, so I'm been trying to check this.
I cast Hunter's Mark on it, at least.
Yeah. So okay.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry, friends. You took more damage.
Huh?
Oh.
The creature and Tib will need to add 5.
Oh, wait, no, I guess I didn't get hit because it says, unless you wanted to hit me, it says each creature you choose within 30 feet.
Oh, well,
Oh,
never mind
well,
then.
then yeah, then don't take that fucking damage.
oh, sweet. So then we retcon all of that.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
the creature takes extra 5 damage though.
So it takes 35.
Or
That
All right.
goes.
All right. So I'm gonna bonus action rage, and then I actually get added to that the ability to move half of my movement. Now, does that? My question is that actually in addition to my normal movement, or does that
Yep.
use up half my movement?
As part of your bonus action for raging, you get to
Okay.
move up to half of your movement.
All right. So I'm going to move the there.
By the way, I have changed the music to which I am listening for this.
Oh. Okay. Let me play this. Oh God. All right. And then I'm going to move. Yeah. I'm gonna move kind of sidling this way and then to there. And then I'm gonna apparently bite the shit out of it. All right. Let's give it a shot. And
How's it taste?
how's that go?
1 second. There we go. This is not going to be very pleasant for you, but you do manage to bite it.
Oh. So I guess I'll do that. And then I get, let's see, an extra attack. So but I'm waiting to see if you tell me what happens.
Nothing yet. So
Oh, really?
let's see.
All right. I'll continue then. Something feels doesn't feel right, but I bite again. I guess that's confirmed hits, so.
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna pass my turn then.
alright, I'm gonna do a really crazy thing and shoot it.
Oh, that's so you're insane, man.
Does an 18 hit?
Wait, why is it a plus minus 5?
Because fun. It's a sharpshooter.
So
The
18,
yeah, the mechanics of it mean it's an adding a
18 hit.
number. The sharpshooter makes it a -5 to make it a simpler math equation for the site.
Well, what I mean is
For
like
27.
what I mean is like why is it minus 5?
Sharpshooter, -5 to attack, plus 10 raw damage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, that's like the one gunslinger ability.
It's a feat.
Yeah, I think well, yeah, I don't think it's a feat. I think it's one of like gunslinger's grit abilities. You like use a grit point, and it gives you reduced uh like it takes away from your like to hit, but it does extra damage.
And I hit it again, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, for less, though. For 22 more.
Yep.
And that's all.
Anything else? All right.
It's very sexy.
You didn't say my damage was sexy.
So up next is V. Um, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, that's as far as he can move. And then, oh no. Oh lordy, what spell was he gonna cast?
A spell?
You sound like you'd make a really good, like. Never mind.
No, finish that thought, please.
No. I don't want to offend anyone.
I don't think you can.
Yeah, anyways, kill it. Kill it.
You were gonna say something really dirty, weren't you? Do you
No,
need
it was
defense?
it was gonna be very wholesome. And
Then why would you?
finish it?
Yeah, people want to hold back wholesome thoughts. Yeah.
well, because when I said it, Boss sounds like he'd make a really good Santa Claus. Just like the noises you make.
What's wrong with saying that? I
Yeah.
don't understand.
Because I didn't want to insinuate that he was a fat white guy who breaks into people's houses. Okay.
First of all, he doesn't break into people's houses. He's welcomed in.
Mm-hmm.
People want
No.
him to come in.
There's a couple of people who don't welcome Santa.
Well, then he doesn't go to their
My
houses,
nephew
so-
is scared to death of him, which is kind of sad because I was planning on playing Santa for him this year, but since he's scared of Santa, I'm not going to be doing that.
My stepdad would
Give
make
me a
great
second.
Santa.
One of my clients is afraid of Santa, and I didn't realize it. And was saying it was a Christmas song. I was singing something that had the word Santa in it, and he was freaking the fuck out. Oh, bad.
You scared a child?
I do that almost every day on accident. It sucks.
I want to do that every day on purpose. Like I have come to like hate children, honestly. If they're not related to me in some way, I hate them.
Yeah. I think that's why we broke up.
Well, at the time I didn't hate them. I just didn't want any of my own. Now it's
No,
like
I'm not. I'm fucking with you.
I know, but it's like I
It's
just like especially now like working at Walmart, it's like every day there's at least like 10 of them going off at once just screaming and
no.
screaming and
Listen,
screaming.
them Walmart mothers with them children. They oh lordy.
Oh, it's not exclusive to Walmart. It's everywhere. It doesn't matter where you go. You're gonna find those kinds of mothers with those kinds of children.
I have a whole plan for my kids. Right, it's gonna be like a whole fucking car manual. Where keep it in like a gun safe, and it's all the instructions for everything, all the discipline, all the diets, all the school plans,
Denver,
all the college plans.
That's how you end up with children that hate you and rebel.
No. You gotta mix it with love and a little bit of cooking.
Yeah,
Just
just
a
cook
little
the
bit?
children.
That's not what I said, but that also works, I guess. So I noticed that nobody else is coming into melee range of this thing.
I don't go into melee. What do you expect?
I don't
What did-
Yeah, I was about
warp.
to say.
I was like, what? Tibble, it's not Tibble's turn yet, and you realize he's like the only other melee person around, right?
Well,
You and Poe are already in melee range. Who else did you think was gonna go in melee range? The Ranger, the Warlock, the Wizard? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, I have options that like I got some things in these past couple of levels to make my melee better, just in case something else comes into my range. But I'm not going to willingly go into melee range because I am Pact of the Blade, so I can just materialize a weapon in my hands if I need to.
yeah, but your AC's dookie. So don't come up here.
Well, yeah, but that's what I said. Like, I'm not willingly going to go into melee range, but if something comes to me, I got things to make my melee better.
And if somebody comes into my melee range, I can just teleport away.
Good. You do
Uh,
that.
So V tried to finger it to death. It resisted.
Oh,
I mean,
okay. Well,
fair.
I'm sorry?
it's immune to sexual pleasure.
I guess it just didn't want a bone.
It doesn't have a G spot.
No, but it has a lot of eyes. Tibble, you're up.
I don't think eyes are erogenous zones, though.
Wait, did you use
Some
cold
maybe.
chill touch on the?
No.
Did you
Oh,
use?
okay.
I think from the way you phrased it, it sounds like you used a spell that I just got.
Most likely.
So Tibble move in.
That's almond
Tibble go
movement.
bonk.
You go bonk, horny jail.
Sliced. Or are you gonna do Spirit Guardian?
Remember, I did hex its wisdom.
Unfortunately, the spell that V cast was Constitution based. He wanted
Yeah,
to try out his new spell.
I think he and I took the same spell. But I'm saving it for a different type of creature. If it is the same spell, it does something specific to a different type of creature that I want to use it on.
Yep, it's exactly that spell.
Awesome.
Yeah, sure, he'll do that.
I don't know why I'm being like coy with the other players because like I've openly admitted to any other spells I've taken, but for some reason I just don't want to say this one. Even though
Yep.
I'm pretty sure everybody already figured out what it is.
Oh man, Spirit Guardians, who the fuck thought?
Well, I set him up to do that all the time. If I go before him, I'm gonna set him up to make sure it succeeds, or at least help it.
He passed.
What the fuck?
Dang.
13 radiant.
If it makes you feel any better, there's basically no way he could fail.
Oh, he's
That's
very
a
wisdom.
waste.
It's his third highest stat, but yes.
Oh, that's not.
He is very wisdom.
Yeah, just like disadvantage doesn't mean he'll actually not pass.
Yep.
Yeah, but it gives a higher chance of him failing.
Anything else?
I'm spacing. Did he actually? He hasn't gone yet, so he hasn't actually hurt anyone, huh?
He's right after you,
Nope.
I believe.
So at the end of your turn,
Yes, that's what I'm going to do right now.
what you gonna do?
I said yes. That's all I'm going to do right now.
All right. At the end of your turn,
Does something fun happen to like everyone in melee range?
You die.
yes and
Everyone
no.
gets consumed.
So that is gonna be one attack on each of you.
Oh, yay!
Who could have thunk it?
So that is gonna be an 18 on Zell.
Oh, wait, to hit or like?
To
yeah,
hit.
to hit.
Does it hit?
Oh, yeah. Wait.
That is going to be a 22 to hit Poe.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Don't laugh.
Oh.
That is going to be a 33 to hit Tibble.
You know what? I think that hits.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a good.
Well.
And now that we know he can roll that high for an attack,
Yeah, maybe.
and
I mean-
and Voss didn't even say that it was a crit either.
Oh.
No,
That
he
was-
didn't crit.
That's
None of these were crits.
That's at the minimum of a plus 14 to attack. So he rolled like shit just to get those two numbers you guys got.
Yeah, because I mean, like, the highest I can roll on my spells is 33, and that's with a crit.
So
I
Zell,
have
that
14
is
AC.
25 acid damage. Poe,
Yep.
that is 15 acid damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's an ass man.
And Tibble, that is a 20 acid damage to you.
Okay.
His turn.
Now I get a reroll damage.
Oh.
Wait, that wasn't his turn?
Yeah. It was
That's
No,
what-
that was the
Yeah.
end of
Yeah.
Tibble's turn.
He started his turn in my radiance and within 15 feet of me, so I get a reroll damage.
By the way, I have swapped the music because his turn started. It is now this music.
I mean, fair.
I will be completely honest. I usually don't click on those links because I'm a weirdo that does not like background noise when playing D&D.
That's fair. You might want to take a quick listen to it, though, just to get a feel for this fight. Oh, 30. That's pretty good.
Hell
What the
yeah.
hell is that?
That's just damage. He re-rolled damage for Spirit Guardians.
That's if.
It's a shame he passed again,
Yeah.
but
15 radiant.
Yeah.
But like you always say, damage is damage.
damage is damage.
And even
At the beginning of his
even
turns.
passing, I still dealt 28 damage. Go me.
Yep. At the beginning of his turn, it looks like some of the damage you guys have dealt him went away,
Even with radiant? Fuck.
even with Radiant.
Ooh.
I hit him for so much. How much of my shit got undone? I'm scared.
Yeah, about
Wait,
that.
so V tried attacking with chill touch, right?
No,
No, it wasn't chill touch. I thought
it
was.
wasn't Chill Touch.
Okay.
No, he didn't cast a cantrip. He cast a 7th tier spell.
Yeah,
It should-
I know exactly what he used.
Then it should have been chill
Mhm.
touch or some shit to make sure you can't regain health points.
So, he is going to attack you three again.
Oh no.
I don't think this is our best day.
If Ken dies in this battle, because obviously if you guys go
You're
down,
at full health. How are you gonna die?
because if you guys, if you are the front line, if you fall, he's coming after me. I hit him hard, and he's probably
You
and he-
did.
and he was looking directly at me. I'm pretty sure the only reason he's not at me is because Zelvira came into melee range.
Yep. Also,
Okay.
just gonna throw this out there. You did a little under a fifth of his health.
Oh.
So I hit him.
So
It's
that is
doable.
And that's when you
28
have
to
2
hit
turns in a row to do
Zelvira.
it.
I mean,
28
fair.
to hit Zelvira.
You said, let me just hold.
But if I'm
30 to hit Poe,
Damn.
if Ken dies, I'm making a paladin.
Well, you know
and
what?
25 to hit Tibble.
Yeah, that hits.
I can't use shield, but I'm gonna use my other reaction. Let's hellish rebuke. Why not?
Okay. I forget. What damage does Hellish Rebuke do again?
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
If you're using a warlock spell slot, yeah, it's just level 1, so it's like what, 2d10?
Yeah.
Don't bother. He doesn't take any damage from it.
I had a feeling.
Oh, is he immune to fire?
He's immune to fire.
Oh.
Good thing you didn't use fireball.
Damn. Well, I did earlier. Oh no, I thought I was going to. Never mind.
So that is going to be 21 acid
Wait,
damage.
I'm gonna roll a con save to maintain it because I took 20 damage. to maintain my guardians.
All right. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, I maintained the guardians to be able to hit him a second time. Got it.
You definitely. So that was 21 acid damage to Zelvire.
Oh no.
21 damage to Poe.
Oh no.
Maybe we won't actually be able to make.
17 damage to Tibble.
That's about 40 damage per person per turn, and I have 170 damage, 70 health. We will all be dead by the time we do
I
five times that.
genuinely don't know if I pass or not.
What
Does-
tier is the Guardians?
Okay, it's gone.
try though.
It's gone.
It was above
It-
fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you did a higher level cast over there. I see you.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the idea of the fact that I roll like a threes
Well,
and
it's
one
whatever the default save for the spell is.
Oh well,
So
yeah.
in
My
this case,
spell save DC is a 16.
so yes, your constitution, your concentration drops.
Yeah. Hell, even
All
if I
right.
shield of faith on myself, I'd only have AC of 24. He's gonna easily overdo that.
Your AC is 24.
I said even if I had shield of faith to do it, he would easily overdo
Oh.
that. Yeah. I have an AC of 22. He would have to almost roll a nat 1 to not hit me.
It doesn't have to be a nat 1, but it does
I said
have to be very,
almost.
very low. Okay, so that was it for his turn.
Ken.
Well, I guess technically its turn, because it.
Oh god, we're fighting Pennywise?
I mean, there's a whole bunch
Pennywise
of
would be easier for you to fight.
Alright, so I'm assuming it's my turn, so I'm just gonna... Well, that's okay.
Oh shit.
Critical hit. Well done. And yeah, that hits. And yeah, that also hits. Ooh, you rolled good on that too. 6, 12 plus 5 is 17.
No, it's already
17.
it's
It
already
already
adding the
includes
charisma.
it.
Yeah, it's already adding the charisma.
No. Because it's not 11 plus 7. It's 6 times 2 plus 5. So 12 plus 5 is 17 plus 12
And then
is 29.
12, and then another 12.
So 41.
And then he's still hexed, so /R 3d6. Another 12.
12.
Yep.
You know, Curse of 12s isn't necessarily a bad thing to have on damage.
And then
You'll get there eventually.
I think I will use I will apply repelling blast to this and send him 30 feet down that hall.
But now
I think it's
I've
10,
got some unfortunate news for you.
I think it's 10 feet per.
Is he immune to being? He's immune to being pushed?
You can't move him. He cannot be moved unwillingly.
It's a demonic muck, man.
I mean, how much damage did I do? I don't feel like doing the math again.
you did well. 12.
41, 53.
53. I mean, okay. Well, I still hurt him. I wanted to get him away from you guys, but at least I still hurt him.
Like, get
Yep.
him away from the melee people. What do you mean,
I
man?
could get him away from you guys, but I don't know if that would actually help.
I mean, well, like you guys have things you can, like you and Tibble at least have things that you can use that aren't melee.
Yeah,
So,
but
like-
one of us needs to be in melee.
Okay, but I could at least save 2 people from being in melee range. Like, you know,
To be fair, you can just walk away.
and
And
get
take-
an attack of opportunity.
Take a gigantic hit again, yeah.
I
You got
won't take
anything
attack of
else?
opportunity.
I don't think I have any other any like bonus actions that I can do, so I think that's
In the immortal words of Cell from the Dragon Ball Z Abridged series, you got another one in ya.
I don't have any. I can't do 2 attacks, unfortunately. So
Yep.
And I think all
Oh,
my spells are actions and not.
fucking. Mm. That's what V could have done. Instead of just doing a pittance of damage, he could have just hasted you people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better not be fucking hasting Zell. She don't like that shit.
Why wouldn't you like it?
He
She
can.
does not like how it feels afterwards, homie.
Yeah,
He can haste.
that.
You're like, I don't care how good the high is. I don't like the withdrawal.
He can haste me. It's in this battle. It seems like I'm doing the most damage right now.
Yeah,
Right,
he's probably going to do that on his turn.
But I don't.
But for the moment, if that's the end of your turn, Zell, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
Okay.
no.
I'm good at that. No, I'm not. Wrong character.
No, you're not.
The one time you're not,
Oh,
yeah,
Um,
the one time you're not a sorcerer.
So,
no.
Zell, you are poisoned. You have the poisoned condition,
Yay.
No.
which means you have disadvantage on skill checks and attack throws.
Yay.
Now
Now you
you
wish you
may
got
go.
less restoration, huh?
To be fair, that would burn her turn to activate.
Look, old man, that's your job, damn it. You have the actual healing class.
You are one too.
You realize bards can heal too. It's not like it's a non-healing
know.
class.
A bunch of my spells are healing spells. Don't worry.
Then why are you saying it like that? As if you don't heal.
Wait a minute. Am I in melee range right now for my
It's
character?
Yes.
Yes, you are considered in melee right now.
Could she actually hit right here, or do I have to go like right here? Because like
No, no,
where I'm
no.
at.
He's taking up the entire square. It's just a round token
Oh,
on a
okay.
square grid.
Oh, cool.
So, to make things a little more clear,
No, don't do that. That'll make me feel real stupid. 'Cause I understand now. You don't need to. Good.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
let's see. I need
Yep.
that.
I feel like this is more difficult than the mushroom bitch.
Yes, it is.
That's because you weren't prepared.
I don't think we were prepared for either.
I mean, I was about to say. We didn't know about either of these.
Yeah, we thought we were
There's a
prepared.
reason I put 2 of those down.
Yeah, the inner one is where you can hit him, and the outer one is where he can hit.
Yep.
His range of influence.
Actually, hold on. Because that is inaccurate as well.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Wonderful. Well, I guess she'll just stab a little bit. That's okay.
What? No way.
I feel like you're
What
gonna,
are you stabbing with?
I feel like you're gonna lose your rapier because he seems to be acid.
Well, it's
Oh, it's a
silver.
magic weapon, right? Isn't and it's silvered.
Magic weapons can't be melted that easily.
A silvery one too. We're good against werewolves, you know.
Yeah,
I can't
you're sure.
attack with it.
Because you're hitting the wrong button.
I am hitting the wrong button. All right, here we go. 14 probably doesn't.
14 does not hit.
Oh man, that's so sad.
You know what else is
Well-
sad? You're probably gonna be making a new character.
Can
Look,
you shut the hell up?
I can't help but be pessimistic in this situation.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to let me read my spell. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna use my bonus action to heal my friends and all of us over here because we're
Okay.
dying, and I don't want us to die. And as the the healer, I probably shouldn't die either.
Healing word.
No, mass healing word.
Hmm.
Why not? Yay! No.
All right.
Wait, that's not right. The fuck? That's not the right level. I chose
That's
the
a
fork slot.
that's a bonus action.
There we go. It's it.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Healing
Okay,
word
yeah.
and mass healing word are bonus actions.
You did worse
That's
on the higher level cast.
It really is. Oh well.
So
is
we'll
what it
take the first healing word and then the higher level cast of 1, so heal 10.
Oh, okay. That was kind of you. And then
I'm not a monster. I mean, I'm
And then
literally every monster, but I'm not a monster.
okay, well she's gonna dip the fuck out of there because
Do you want to do that though?
yeah, I can. All right, end turn.
Wait, what was your action?
Attack
I don't
it.
know.
She stabbed
Oh.
the right here.
Hey, Zell, what's your AC?
It can't make an opportunity attack against me, homie.
Why?
I have mobile.
Uh, you probably should have led with that.
I said it earlier.
It
When
doesn't-
I said
Alright.
we should all dip and run out of here.
You didn't say it. You said that you implied that's what we should do, but you didn't say how it would be possible. And for how many times you actually forget your features and spells, it's not that shocking that we didn't think that you had this in mind.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a bard for now for a second.
Fair enough. Alright. Poe and Raph.
Does she get another save at the end of her turn or at the beginning?
No.
Who wants
You
to
don't
go
know how
first?
long you're going to be poisoned.
I'm just gonna be shooting it again, so
Raph.
if I move here, I double click in that pulls up.
All right, going first. All right.
And then it's in range. And I'm gonna use my planar warrior feature on it, and then shoot it.
Okay.
Fuck it up, Raph.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He rolled a -4.
Jesus.
So, what happens? I did
So,
teleport here as I was.
It's less likely that your weapon breaks this time, right?
But how
There's
awful would it be if
technically
it did?
4 options here, so to hit
So,
somebody else.
first of all, turns over.
Mhm.
You did manage to hit it, but you do minimum damage for whatever it is.
Okay, so I'll click the button and then I'll just make all the not ones.
Besides the raw 10 that you get lucked out with because he's allowing for sharpshooter.
Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 38 damage.
You deal 38 damage on a nat 1. Wow.
That doesn't sound right.
But that's the end of your turn.
15.
Poe.
All right.
Are you gonna keep eating it?
I
Yeah,
have no
you are.
choice, I guess.
After this battle's over, if we all survive, let us know how it tasted.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
If
Huh?
What do you mean all you can do is eat it? You can't smack it a little bit?
Well, even if I do, I'd still take damage anyway. I'm just kind of.
Oh, okay.
All right.
And it's the idea that he regains a little tiny bit of health back, and that's the most. It seems to be the most efficient use of
I
his
will
action.
I will when I get below half health, but yes.
Anything else, Poe?
Yep. Oof.
14 does not hit.
Now
So
we know.
So real
Well,
quick
you did.
question for the noob. How did the nat 1 still hit?
Oh, on my chart. When you critically fumble, I have different charts available telling me what they get based on a D% roll. One of the ones happens to be you still hit your target, you just do minimum damage. Other items on that list for non-magic attacks include your weapon breaks, you hit one of your allies, you hit a random target, you hit yourself, or
Spells
stuff
can
like
go
that.
wild even if you're not wild magic sorcerer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I remember the fumble charts, but I didn't realize that was like one of the things that can happen. Because remember, like I had that one thing where like my Eldritch Blast like exploded in my face, but what it did was it turned all my spells into cantrips for a while.
Yep.
But the battle was already over, so it had no effect.
Yeah.
It had basically no effect,
Mhm.
but yes. All right.
And like one of our first encounters, Raph accidentally shot that one guy from the cell in the back of the head.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you have anything else, Poe? You gonna attempt to dip? You gonna stick around? Brush your teeth? Comb your hair?
uh,
Bottles.
I mean, let's see. I think I have anything I can do bonus action to really help myself. So,
All right.
are you guys trying? Were you guys trying to dip? I'm not sure. I wasn't.
Well, Zell definitely wanted to dip because she's getting hammered.
And she doesn't have the same kind of health pool we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fair.
she's going back
She's
to being a
not.
bard right now.
She's not a frontline
There
fighter.
are
She's
melee
a
bards.
block.
Why do you say that?
No,
Fair.
she would be. You know, if this thing was a normal creature, like fuck.
I can take a few more hits. So I'll stick.
She's
Okay.
getting hammered, but not in the fun way.
Exactly. All right. So if that's the case, I'm 90% certain V is next. Give me
What
just
is
a
V
second.
gonna do?
V's gonna do what he should have fucking done on the first round.
But he didn't do that the first round though.
But he should have.
He is going to haste at a higher level. He's gonna haste. Let's see. Hold on. I need to make sure he can get as many people as possible with this. Let me.
Oh,
check.
radius, huh?
Yep. Because everybody has to be within a certain range 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 50. Yes. And then. All right. Cool beans. So standing where he is, he could get everybody in it. Zell, you requested not to be hasted.
In the middle of battle, I mean, would you have a chance to tell him that, or
Yeah.
I guess he literally going to be like, "Hey, Sally, you want to get hasted?"
He's like, all right, everybody needs to start moving faster. Uh-oh.
Zell's going to say, "Hell no."
Tibble? You good, buddy?
What do you mean?
You disappeared.
Oh.
Not the salad.
What?
She
that-
she jokes because my picture is really green, despite his in the actual character having grayish metal plate armor and shit. And maybe his helmet's off sometimes to see his messy hair that looks grass-like. But she keeps on calling it just because of the color of the whole entire picture, and she's stuck on that.
Exactly.
I
Yep.
thought it was some kind of weird inside joke.
No,
Kinda. Just off.
it's their
But,
inability to grasp character concepts. I can still access my character sheet.
Okay. So everybody is now under the
See, I can
effects
do
of
rolls and
haste.
stuff.
Concentration.
Huh.
Let's go.
So you said he was casting. Does casting at a higher tier just make it a radius thing, and like it doesn't affect the bonuses we get?
It affects more
No,
people.
no. So the way I do it is because there are a lot of spells that don't have value at being cast at higher levels. Haste is one of them. So
Aw.
in my opinion, if you cast it at higher levels and it doesn't normally have one of those, I say extra targets is a suitable upgrade to casting at a higher level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So he's casting haste at a second, third, fourth, fifth tier so that he could get everybody but Zell in it.
Because she's.
And
just
fuck
letting
it, he'll
go.
get himself. He'll cast it as a sixth tier. It'll be fine.
Okay, so you're telling me in a couple rounds when we're all
10.
up to 10.
As long as V doesn't get hit and lose concentration, it lasts for 10 rounds.
And for us
Yep.
all that we can tell, he
And
can
haste
actually hit.
does what again?
You have an extra action and an extra bonus action on your turn. You
Oh, okay.
double your movement speed, and you get +2 to your AC and dexterity saving throws.
All right.
So Tybalt has like an extra 1% chance added to that he will not get hit by an attack.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
All right, so that was V's turn. Now it's this thing's turn. Or no, it's
Hey.
Tybalt's turn. Tybalt's turn.
I know we rolled
Bottom of the
good now.
player order.
Let me see. Zell is still within range, so I'm gonna also cast a spell.
What?
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 I think he's healing you.
Yes.
30-foot range.
Why are you healing me and not the guy next to you?
He's healing
It's
all of you.
30 foot
It's-
range.
The same thing
And
that
He's
you did.
also in
it's-
range.
Oh,
It's
I didn't
mass
realize you were
healing word.
casting. I didn't realize you were casting mass healing word. My bad.
He's literally doing the same thing you did,
Apparently
except he
one
got
better.
11 instead of 10.
Well, let me do you one
sorry.
better.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Just do better.
Just change your health to plus 11.
Hey Ken, you wouldn't happen to watch a YouTube channel called Child Support Court with Judge Vonda B, do you?
Nope.
Oh, because she literally says that all the time. Or at least she did. She had to retire her YouTube channel to someone else because she became a legitimate judge, and they're not allowed to do that shit.
That's funny.
It's kind of sad. I miss her. She was sassy as fuck.
I'm gonna try this because I'm really hoping that charisma is not one of his amazing stats. I want to send him to the plane of positive energy. It has to make a charisma saving throw.
So I've got some good news and bad news.
It does, even if it's not his best stat, he's still saved.
He failed the save, but unfortunately he has legendary resistance, so he chooses to pass.
Oh,
Oof.
that motherfucker.
The funny thing is he failed through advantage.
He
Oof.
had advantage in charisma saving throws? Shit.
He has advantage in saving throws, period.
Well, ain't that about a bitch?
Oh, so it's just normal saving throws for wisdom then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Fuck.
Just
Well,
like
at least I
the
took it away.
coin.
At least I took
Yeah,
away.
you took away his advantage for his wisdom saves.
He still passed both the time that I tried to do Spirit Guardian because that's always fun. That was my bonus action and action. I moved 10 feet to be over here, and I am done.
Do you want to do that same?
Oh,
jumping
I
bonus
need you to
again?
make a Constitution saving throw. And same with you, Poe.
Oh, all right.
I forgot about those.
Fingers crossed. Oh, phew.
All right, so Tibble, you passed. Poe, you failed.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah.
How
Well,
the fuck did the 20 fails?
well, I mean, I have a 21 spell save, and this thing's
No, but
probably
like
a lot
against
stronger.
like just a poison. Fuck, how powerful is that poison?
So you have the poisoned condition, so you may not have actually hit with your one attack.
So it's
Go ahead and roll your bite one more time.
stronger than 20,
Technically
weaker than
twice.
There's a
20.
Okay,
22
you
hit.
would have. Yeah, you still would have hit, so it's fine.
It could have been a critical miss if it was disadvantaged.
Yeah.
Great.
The other
All
one
right.
missed anyway, so I'm not going to bother having you re-roll it. But
And the fun thing is,
Um,
I burned a 7th level spell slot, and at least I made him burn his resistance, legendary resistance.
Well,
you
you're
did make him
hasted,
burn his legendary
right?
resistance. Wait, Tibble, you're hasted.
Oh yeah, get another action.
And
You do
bonus
get
action.
another action.
I'm,
Slash
sorry,
bonus action.
I'm not used to being hasted.
Fair.
I can hit him with 6 Eldritch Blasts as long as they all roll high enough.
Wait.
More healing.
You better find some wood.
More
knock on it.
healing.
Yay.
I got the spell slot for it. Fuck it.
I mean, yeah.
And it's 6 health for the 3 of us, so it's something, okay?
There we go. I gave everybody lightning bolts except for Zell because she opted not to be in it.
Yeah.
Foolishness.
Okay. Anything else, Tibble?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn.
I mean, you
No,
also
no, no,
have to
I'm gonna get my spell list right now. As you know, clerics have a lot to look through.
Oh yeah.
You do.
Not as much as wizards, but there's still a lot here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a lot of spells, but I can only do 3. I have 2 spell slots left. But
I mean, to be fair, not using any of your spell slots, you've done over 100 damage.
I've done
Right.
over 150 damage.
Sounds like I need to cast catnap on you after this battle.
Or we could just regular rest. Like we could just rest for an hour and I get put back.
Under his breath, Tibble whispers, "Not today." I cast Death Ward on myself.
By the way, I haven't been adding my rage damage to my attacks.
How much would I have changed it?
It would be my strength
+6.
mod, so it would be +5, isn't it? Or is it?
So +15.
I thought
Yeah.
Rage was a different metric entirely, just a raw amount of damage depending on what barbarian level you were.
It says here it counts as so. You add your strength modifier to your attack and damage rolls when you attack with it. So
That's
which is a +5. So
I mean, that's what melee attacks do.
no. Well, you add it to the damage as well, is the thing.
Let's see.
Rage damage for level 13 should be +3.
No, rage damage for level 13 is plus. Oh yeah, +5 or +3.
Oh, gotcha.
You get 5. You can rage 5 times per long rest.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
What are you reading then?
Reading
Words.
Form of the Beast. I'm sorry. Yeah. Says Form of the Beast, when you enter a rage, you can transform, revealing your bestial power within. Blah 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 blah. It counts. So you can until the rage ends, you manifest a natural weapon. It counts as a simple weapon for you, and you add your strength modifier to the attack and damage rolls when you attack with it as normal.
Yeah, it's because it's a melee weapon.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
So it's just extra 3 damage for the. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it just makes sure that no matter what weapon you end up choosing for it, you're fine.
Yep. I was not thinking of that. It's in the rage
All right,
description.
you got your spell. You gonna spell them again?
I wouldn't say it was that you weren't.
I'm gonna
using it,
try.
but you're learning.
But this is not going to go well.
Probably. Sunbeam.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's a con save, not a wisdom save, so I'm sure he's going to make this shit.
Well, he does have advantage.
He does have advantage. Yes, he definitely passed that.
13.
I thought of hexing his con because I was going to use some spells on him, but then I was like, he's probably resistant to my negative energy.
You're not wrong. Probably. Anyway.
He gains life from it because why not?
I know, right? All right. Is that it for Tibble?
Well, I don't know if you want to draw out the beam because it's still like a 5-foot wide beam, and I'm still radiating bright light for a 30-foot radius around my hand, until I apparently get hit and lose concentration. But still,
I don't think he's gonna move though.
yeah. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, I had 2 bonus actions, 2 actions. I'm done.
So bad news, he can't be blinded. He's immune to that. The good news, you hit him for 13 damage.
Well,
at
he passed it, so it's like one of those. He takes that by default, but yeah.
At the end of the turn,
Do I have to make
2
another
attacks
save?
against Tibble, 1 attack against Poe.
Are you saying he did not appreciate the sunbeam?
I would
He
assume
didn't
not.
appreciate the sunbeam.
I'm not blinded, but geez, dude.
First hit against Poe is a 24, which I'm fairly certain hits even with the +2 AC.
Yep.
First hit again. Well, I say first hit against Poe. The only hit against Poe.
Yeah,
First hit against Tibble, critical hit.
not fun.
Ooh.
Second hit against Tibble, critical fail.
I'm okay with that one.
So versus
can I not
Poe,
use,
that, huh?
Can I not use cutting words because
Not against the crit.
no,
Well, I don't know. Can't you?
Poe for
Yeah, you
the
can cutting words the attack against Poe.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't think you could kind of.
What AC? Yeah, the thing is, it's like, do you
turn it
think
from
it'll
a-
have a difference?
Well,
I
it
have
needs hit.
I have 14 AC
You have
natively
to roll
plus
an
You have,
2.
wait, whoa, you have 14 AC.
You have so +2. Yeah, so 16.
So
You have to
16.
roll, you have to roll a 9 to have him miss.
Yeah, I only have like a D8 or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
so it's literally impossible.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
no.
I thought he had at least had like 18 AC or something.
No, it's
like yeah.
barbarian.
I have
I
a
keep
high
forgetting
HP, but I focus strength because of how my build
Yeah.
is.
I keep
Not
forgetting about that. Okay,
not
never mind.
not
So
on.
Poe, 25 acid damage.
Yay. Thankfully I have a lot of health, so
Well, you know what?
He's melting through it.
I could always use it on
Literally.
his
I'm at
damage.
109.
Critical hit against Tibble. That is going to be a colossal 29 acid damage.
Oh my goodness.
And then the critical fumble.
Okay, you can move the
He
yellow
missed.
line.
Fuck!
Ook.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that because on average I'm threatened, so it's not like I can do guiding bolt against them.
So I think it's time we all open the character mancer.
What are you talking about?
I
It's
should-
like, Ken can get the fuck out of here. So can Rathborn.
I think we
His turn.
we may be able to do this, but it's gonna be
I'll
tight.
In case anybody wasn't aware, if I ever like actually swear, Ken does not swear at all. So like
Yeah,
never
you normally if you ever swear, it's normally not in his Canadian accent. So yeah,
Midwestern.
sure, let's go with that.
But yeah,
Poe.
but
Your AC was 16, wasn't it?
with the bonus, yes.
So that is a hit unless Zell wants to cutting words.
Well, it
I
wouldn't be
mean-
able to make it. Well,
Would it make a difference?
Yeah, because
there's a chance.
You know damn well, no, because you know damn well you rolled like a 30 or some shit. And you're trying
No,
to make me use it.
What it sounds like he's like implying he rolled low enough that cutting words can work.
Yes.
No offense, I'm gonna laugh if you roll a 1, and then it's like shit. If you rolled a 2 or higher, it would have helped.
I would be so. All right, hold on. We just double check.
if you want to go for it, go
Gonna do
for it.
Reminder that it burns your reaction and you lose one of your inspiration charges.
Which you haven't used.
I
yet.
know. Oh
Which-
hey,
Yeah.
oh I could have helped you with that other. Fuck.
Wait, do we have
You could have
inspiration?
saved me from losing 29 health.
Yeah, it's a D10 now.
Wait, we have inspiration.
No, you would have needed an 11 on the last one
No,
in order for it
she
to miss
had-
him.
She
Oh,
has
she has.
inspirations she can give.
She's
Gotcha.
Yeah, I just
ability.
don't
She
give
can
them
cutting
out.
words and lower an attack.
I see.
All right, a 5. Is a 5 health?
Yes, actually, that changes it from a hit to a miss.
Ooh,
Huzzah!
nice.
Excelsior.
All right.
And Tibble, your AC is a 24 right now.
20. Yeah, actually 24.
So his first attack against you missed. His second attack against you hit.
Wait,
Oh.
You can
What is-
only cutting words
Wait,
once, right?
Wait,
It's a
wait,
reaction,
wait,
yeah.
Never
wait,
reacted.
wait. So the second attack, which was a critical fail, missed.
He critically failed at the end of my turn. He's been
This is
doing
his
this,
turn.
attacking us at the end of my turn, right before his turn starts. Then during his turn,
Mhm.
he's attacking us again.
Okay,
Yep.
Yeah.
He effectively has 2 turns.
gotcha.
Like we do
So
technically.
he doesn't follow ours.
He's a
Like
boss
our
monster thing with legendary shit. He doesn't
Yeah.
follow the normal rules.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that this was just like
It also looks like some of the wounds you guys inflicted on him have closed up a bit.
I'm
Oh.
assuming this is a
That.
thing where like we were just traveling and the dice did not favor us, and we happened
No.
Or
to.
it's, hey guys, fight a dragon out of nowhere, but you're in the Underdark, so it's this.
Actually, to be fair, there are a couple of dragons available on the monster list, but they
Oh.
are nowhere near as devastating as this thing.
Well, yeah.
There's
Okay,
actually only. Hold on.
For the record, if Poe wanted to get out of melee range without an opportunity attack, Tibble could help him.
There's only 7 other creatures you could encounter in the Underdark that are as bad as encountering this.
And we just happened to be unlucky. Speaking of dragons, speaking of dragons, Denver. Until I knew why you missed those sessions, I was going to try to get everybody to gaslight you into thinking that we somehow like stumbled our way into fighting and killing Thumberchild, and we were now blacklisted in the Underdark.
Dibble, did
I
you
know.
poof again?
Forget so much.
I think so, yeah. But as I said, I have access to my character sheet and can roll and stuff. So it's only that my character is visually gone on the as a picture on the bottom.
Ah, okay,
Alright.
that's right.
That is the end of its turn. Top of the order, Ken.
You got this,
You're
Ken. No
hasted.
pressure.
Kaioken!
Well, I mean,
Kaio,
I think-
what?
I've been doing very well in this fight, so really there is no pressure.
Oh, what?
Don't say
Now
that.
watch me. No, watch
Making
me.
all
Because
of the
you said
saves.
that.
and-
Now you're gonna roll an outline.
You said it.
Of it.
That hits. That hits.
You could have had 2 actions, Ken.
Dang.
You could hit
Ooh.
everyone, and you have a chance of going wild. Lovely.
So.
Oh, dude,
The
what if he
spell goes
fireballs?
wild.
24 plus /R 2d6.
Fireball center.
So 33 damage. And then I need to roll a d100.
Yep.
Correcto.
And we'll see how wild this spell goes.
Oh, great.
Oh, I think you know that one, right?
I do know this one.
Isn't it
Oh.
great?
I know exactly what it is too.
Oh, God.
Because
Oh.
I still have the wild magic table open from Sunday.
You grow a long beard made of feathers that remains until you sneeze, at which point the feathers explode out of your face.
What?
But your
Bro.
character doesn't necessarily know that that's the trigger to get rid of it.
Dude,
Yeah.
this wild magic fucked me over for like 4 months straight. Like in real life, I had to keep
Don't
rolling.
say fucked you over. It didn't actually ruin the game experience, really, did it? Come
No,
on.
I tried every single game to get rid of my beard because I had to roll con
Because
saves.
you've
but, you
been
know,
wild magic before, and you are proficient in con save, so it's like, woe was you.
no, but I had
So,
to
in
fail the
addition
con
to your
save.
glorious goatee, you now also have a feather beard.
What kind of feathers? What kind of bird
Yeah,
feathers are we
what kind
talking?
Peacock.
of feathers?
They're gonna be the preeniest feathers imaginable.
One time, Sai's character had a peacock, and then she got another one. Before she was able to sneeze off that first one off, she actually rolled and surged into another beard. So the other DM put like chicken feathers interspersed in the peacock feathers.
That's funny. All right. Speaking of Zell,
What's up? Oh.
you are no longer poisoned.
Yay! Huzzah.
I figure it's because you were attacked, maybe?
What'd you say, old man?
Maybe because you weren't.
You realize he's
attacked?
younger than you, right?
I did say it in a weird tone, so I figured that was the reason.
Well, I can't touch you guys.
Ken, like feathers are going to spring out of Ken's face. He's just like, what the heck? Just what? Oh, jeez.
Oh wait,
You got so distracted by that you didn't remember you had a rest of your
By the way, I have once again changed the music because of the dynamic of the fight. So,
Are you playing the da 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 da?
No.
Wait. Since
No,
my
although
paladin-
if you guys keep having stellar turns, I'm about to change the music again.
Denver,
What?
can you do me a favor and
Huh?
if I roll a nat one again, can you hit me with those sad horns?
Sure.
It's too late for him now, but try and remember for next time.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Speaking of, what is Zell doing?
Since she can't touch him.
It's just so hard because I can't
That's
touch
what she
it.
said.
Just end that sentence right there.
But I guess like I said, I can touch you.
Uh-huh.
That's what she said.
I'm just trying to figure out which one to touch. You
That's
know,
what she said.
Literally.
probably the one with no clothes on.
That's what she said.
This puts the
Actually,
perfect.
Yes, melee. Let's go back to melee.
I'm not back in melee first. Shut
Oh
up.
my god.
Well, you are. In
You
melee.
are
Shut
you are
up, no.
well within melee of
Yeah, well,
this
he's not gonna.
thing.
I
He's
look
not
to
gonna.
oh hi.
He's a pussy bitch. She can't get me. Anyways,
language, young lady.
I just wanted to heal the barbarian because he's naked and has no AC or something.
He's not naked.
Oh my god, that's a dookie.
So you came back
heal.
in for an opportunity attack to heal for 8.
No,
Thanks.
no. It's called you dip the fuck out using a spell. That's
What
my
spell? How did
So
you?
I heal 8, thank you.
I feel like that was
Bro,
more than your movement speed. How did you do that?
you guys didn't know I could teleport. The fuck?
What are you using to teleport?
Misty Step, homie.
You
It's a
did,
bonus
you,
action.
I know, but you didn't say that you were using it.
Oh, I thought you guys knew
You
because
said
that's all I have.
audio. There is multiple ways to teleport.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like.
I
Oh, yeah.
literally have 2 teleportation spells.
Yeah, I Misty Step, but I think I. Yeah, that's it.
And for the record,
Yeah.
you never asked Tibble for help teleporting.
Yeah, because
He
she
could
can
do that.
teleport herself. So
Is that why you took the opportunity attack earlier?
I didn't take an opportunity attack earlier. What?
You're right.
He's asking, is that why you didn't?
What?
Earlier,
And
did you
and,
use
and
Misty Step?
you burned 2 Misty Step just to run away.
No, I didn't use Misty Step earlier. I just used my regular character features.
Oh
Not
yeah, mobile.
regular.
Yeah.
It's a feat.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that all Zell's doing?
Yeah, that's all she can do right now.
Poe and Raph.
Should I try to do a thing that's along the lines of what?
In
Tim
just a
did?
moment, Poe, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh god.
I really
Alright.
is the idea that we're like breathing in noxious fumes by being close to it.
Does that pass?
Congratulations, you shake off the poisoned condition.
Yay.
I was going to clap, but thankfully I actually remembered my arthritis for once.
Nice.
The fizzy beer would have gotten in the way anyway. It's okay.
Don't worry, you could slap elbows. It'll be fine.
No, I think too violent of a movement is going to mess that joint up.
Do you actually have arthritis? I guess I should.
Yes, IRL, I have arthritis in both
Ah.
feet and in my right hand.
Sorry to hear that then.
Give him a respectful little like nod you do to someone in the hallways.
All
I
right,
can't hear
Raph.
nods.
Not with that attitude. Raph, I'm assuming you are going to take advantage of the fact that you are hasted.
Yeah, but
Everybody
not-
but Zell has a case of the zoomies.
He
Yes, Zell.
he went
know
to
what?
pick up a
I'm
coffee
gonna do
order
it.
and Zell's like, I'm good.
I'm going to try to cast banishment on.
I like
it.
decaf.
It's
Well,
the same thing that happened to me. He has advantage on it. All I have to do is make a 16 and he's fine.
I know, but
And also to confirm, does the banishment only last a minute?
if it's not native to this plane, it could last indefinite.
Yeah, if he was native to the plane, it only lasts a minute. But if it's not
Okay.
native to the plane, it's effectively permanent.
The thing
That
is,
being said,
go ahead.
it passed.
Yeah, it was like I figured it might, but it was at least a shot to hopefully get rid of it.
Well, if it
Mhm.
came in through some portal thing because it's the demonic realm is like the hells are seeping into this, it could just return.
That was also what I was thinking. I was like, but here we are.
All right,
Wait,
so that's your
where- yeah.
hasted action.
I'm
Where are
gonna,
we going right now?
to
where?
deliver
Where-
gems.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. I
We were
forgot
going-
why we were here.
Yeah,
We were going to
kinda-
Blingdenstone.
Blingdenton.
I thought it was Blingdenstone.
It's Bling something. Bling. You're going to Bling. You're bringing Bling to Bling.
Going to sell bling and bling.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure it's Blingdenstone because Driss spent some time there, and I very recently read the books. Well, the first 3. I still need to get the
Going
rest,
to sell bling stones to bling and stones.
but I cannot.
Sounds good.
I cannot find a mass market paperback copy of Streams of Silver that uses the same cover style as all the rest of them. So if I bought it, it would like stand out from the rest of them, and I don't want to do that.
See, I had an issue with my D&D book collection until I sold it, because I had all of the normal cover versions of every book. But one of my friends has the opposite issue where he has all of the collector's edition versions of every book, except for like 1 or 2, which he doesn't own entirely because there is no collector's edition of them.
I also would like to get the Drizzt comics, but for some reason, the first omnibus is like $20, and the second one is like 200.
That does not surprise me.
Oof.
So what you doing, Raph?
I'm gonna use my planar warrior feature and shoot it.
Shoot that
25.
mofo. You shoot a mofo in the throat with your bow.
Shoot in the ass.
Oh no.
25
It's
hits.
red.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought that was a nat 1 to hit
No.
for a second there, and I was like, not again.
All right. I'm assuming you're about to teleport 10 feet and shoot it again?
Yup. Not in the direction you think. And then I will use my other bonus action to use my planar warrior feature. And shoot it again. And then teleport back to where I was.
24 still hits.
Oh no.
Oh.
I mean, at least it's a nat 1 on damage.
Yeah. Rather it not do that, but can't stop that.
All right. Anything else? Because you
Action,
still have
action.
movement. You still have a lot of movement.
Oh yeah, I think I started here. So that was 5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, like 30.
Mm.
I'll move back over here.
All right. So if that's the case, Poe, what you gonna do?
Bite it.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it
Nope.
comes for you?
19 hits.
Oh, oh. Okay. Plus 3. So that's 16.
Yep,
Bite again.
that hits. That was almost a crit.
That's 19. And for
Okay.
my second set of actions, that is
21 hits.
That is 18 for that.
Yep,
And then my last.
that hits.
That is 17. So
Oh, you're fucking him up now.
that's 17,
That was at least 30
Plus.
damage.
19
At least
plus
30.
16. So that's total of 70 damage.
Like I said, at least 30.
So would you like to know what that was?
Something
Oh,
not
I
from
can't-
this.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That was Demon Lord Juiblex,
What?
Lord of the Slime Pits.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Lord.
We
what?
killed a demon lord.
You just killed your
second.
second Demon Lord.
And
Well, I guess.
I will.
I'm gonna
give the
scoop
Ken-
some of the ooze into one of the flasks.
Which, by the way, in case you aren't paying attention, that's a milestone.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yee.
Again?
Raph,
Are you
Yes.
complaining?
Also, would you like to know what its CR is? As in its challenge rating?
very high.
I am curious.
23.
Oh,
Nice.
I
One
don't-
above Zugtamoy.
I don't understand CR yet, but
So
It's
Yeah.
Which, by the way,
confusing.
this is probably a good place to call it, if only
Yeah.
because I need to go take my
it's
insulin.
11:30.
Also, Jess, if you want to talk shop after this, I could hang out for a little bit and
wait.
do stuff. But to answer your question about CR, CR stands for challenge rating. What it
Yeah, I
is
know.
it's a way to give a DM a decent idea of what an average of 4 adventures of whatever level that is would have a relatively difficult time with. Um, I believe the formula is a party of 4 adventurers would need to expend at least 50% of their resources in order to take down the target of that CR.
Of that
Damn.
same level. So like since we're level 13, it would normally require 50% of our to
Resources to
down
take on a CR 13
13.
creature.
Mm,
That was a CR 23.
holy fuck. Well,
We
the
roll pretty
CR
damn good.
the CR of creatures becomes significantly less accurate the um the higher your levels. Once you get past CR 5, they start becoming a little inaccurate. Once you get up past 15, they start becoming radically inaccurate.
It's probably just because of how much of a variance there is to our attack damage.
Oh yeah,
So,
no, it's absolutely because of that.
I shoot
But
Wait, is
six
leveling up
arrows. Can I get some?
would leveling up like remove the
like
stuff
we
from
rolled
your
pretty damn well.
Yes, we did.
leveling up does not remove the deficit you have obtained.
That was a good question, though.
That was
Ooh.
a good question.
that's the
And
best
at
I've
this
ever
point,
rolled for HP.
I think it might be a good idea to ask your buddy for that favor of, hey, do you have something a little bit stronger to get rid of this shit?
Oh, he will. He will be soon.
Could I get
Which,
my
by the
6
way,
arrows back? Or did they disappear
what
in
the
the
hell?
ooze?
Oh, that's hilarious.
I like the roll. You rolled 1 and then brownie face averaged.
when I enter rage, I could choose a number of other willy creatures I see within 30 feet, equal to my Constitution
I can replace
modifier.
a spell. I don't want to replace a spell.
30 feet of me equal to my
I don't. At
Constitution.
least I don't think I want to replace a spell.
Is there a spell you don't use anymore?
I gain 5 temporary hit points for each creature that accepts this feature.
There's a lot of spells I don't use.
Oh, by the way, Jess, remember that thing that I said that I was going to do and I was joking about on Sunday?
Not really.
How you said you were going to change the game settings after everybody left, and I was joking that I would purposefully not log out.
Did you actually not log out?
I forgot to log out. So when I opened up Roll20, it started loading me in, and I'm like, wait, I wasn't in the game yet. I always log. Oh fuck! I did the thing I was joking about.
Well, I don't even remember what I was trying to. Oh, I was trying to. I already changed it. It was everybody needed to log out to apply the change. I think so. I don't actually need to change anything.
I would double check just in case, because apparently I was not logged out.
I just got a fun new ability from Belial, where if I hit something with an attack, I can send it straight to hell.
That sounds
But as we just realized, if things are coming back, if things are coming to here from hell, how will it just not return and kick your ass?
Oh, it's supposed to return. It goes to hell, and then I think it says at the end of your next turn, the target returns to the space it previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space. If the target is not a fiend, it takes 10d10 psychic damage as it reels from its horrific experience.
Wait.
You realize
But-
we're fighting a lot of demonic shit that will qualify as fiends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if something isn't a fiend and it upsets me enough, I can send it to hell and back.
You
I'm
know
not
what?
gonna
Go to
upset the
hell.
character.
What? Oh, you both talked over each other,
Oh, well,
so I didn't understand what either of you said.
oh my bad.
Also, I don't know how many sessions we've done in this game. We are level 14. I still have not put any personality traits, ideals, bonds, or flaws on my character.
Nobody
How
needs that
dare
shit.
you?
This is not really one of the RP heavy modules. There are other ones out there that are a bit more into that. This isn't one of them.
By the way, I think I fixed my AC.
Nice.
Oh yeah, my
cute.
AC went back down. I have studded leather.
Oh,
I have a
by the
12.
I
way,
just mentally add one every time because I do the whole ritual thing for being a forge cleric.
And
um,
apparently I've been getting my AC wrong. It should have been 15, but oh well.
Oh, probably because
I
of
did have it right, I
proficiency.
think, a while back. I just forgot to put it back up to 15.
I also love the fact that I'm a warlock, but I have 138 HP.
Well, not all warlocks are tough.
he
Yeah.
saw
But
the
yeah, now it should properly fix that from now on.
saw
Thankfully.
the
Sorry.
saw. Okay,
Are you saying that Zell brings up that she needs help?
no. I'm just kidding. You help me.
So that's a no? Okay, so for your lack of spell slots, then.
Not yet. Damn, wait.
Rav
I
would
have
turn to
access-
Ken and. Oh. Sorry.
I was gonna say I have access to every single. There's too much stuff.
I literally I didn't hear a word of that.
You
I
said
have
it so timidly.
I have access to every single spell, and it's overwhelming. I don't know what spell to pick, homie. I gotta pick 2 of them from any spells, and it's pissing me off because there's like 300 of them.
What?
Well, yeah,
What
like,
are you aiming for? A single target?
that would be helpful.
Yeah,
I could
see,
take Sludge Beam again.
Get and I would say get like if there's any like really good healing spells you could take.
Like heal.
Oh, heal.
just straight up heal. Like, hey, 70 health distributed among people within a radius as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So that
super
means
useful.
that's a spell that you can get multiple people back up on their feet from being downed.
It also cures blindness and deafness and any disease.
There's not disease isn't really much of a factor in 5e from what I've played.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Also,
it's
I
really
need
not.
another.
They keep
a second
they
spell.
so at the very beginning of 5e there were a bunch of things that talked about how they were immune to disease and stuff. But as far as I'm aware, there's literally only a single spell that actually deals with it, and there's only a single trap that deals with it. It's in the Tomb of Horrors, and it's the disease is super tetanus.
Is that literally what it's called?
Yes, I'm not joking. It is legitimately called super tetanus.
So, on a different topic, I just thought of this. I own some D&D rings in real life. Can I have them for my character because I physically actually own them?
No,
If there were
Yeah.
general rings,
nice try.
right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would be like if you agreed to that blindly for whatever reason, I would have gotten a ring of 3 wishes.
You say that like he wouldn't just fuck you over by the even if you're careful with your wording, he'll just he'll just screw you over with it somehow just because you're like, haha, I got one over in the DM, I got a ring of 3 wishes. Like, yeah, trust him to go as you want. Try it.
I had a six. I bought a like 6 pack of rings from GameStop, and it had fire resistance, 3 wishes, X-ray vision, spell storing, spell turning, and telekinesis.
A charisma saving throw. Fuck yes, give me that.
On what?
I'm taking divine word, homie. Let's go, cleric spells.
Oh, look at the details of that spell. I want you to actually read it.
But I did read it.
If we go up against something with a lot of health, it's not going to do a lot to it. It does.
No, I'm mostly
is a
thinking
lot.
if we go up against a lot of people, because it says any number of creatures you can.
Yes, but you also have stuff like destructive wrath or fireball. You already have huge AOE's.
Yeah, but this.
Which is
Single
you
damage
have
is good.
another AOE. Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not just
but-
damage; it's like statuses and stuff. But it's the idea that you're choosing a really high level one to just get another AOE.
Fine. Man.
I just told some of my friends that we killed another god.
It's
We
not a
ki-
god.
We killed 2 gods in 2 weeks.
It's a demon lord. They're not gods. Different levels of power.
Close enough.
No, it's
Don't
not.
say that, because then they'll start turning the magic off.
Close enough to be impressive.
I mean,
they
granted,
are very difficult to deal with. It is an impressive feat, but they are not deities.
Yeah.
and they're and
Because, like, if you were to fight an actual deity, okay, you're dead. They
Pretty
just
much.
choose to kill you.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a thing.
No saving
oh.
throws, no attacks needed. Just no, you died, and no, you don't get to go to your god. I just unexist your soul.
Okay, I'll change my wording then and say killed a demon lord. And well,
There you
okay, so I told Mikey that that we killed another god, but I told my friend Allie specifically that we killed Juablex. Like I didn't, you know,
you
because
might want to correct. You might want to correct it to Mikey then, because it's like, okay, we're not over here killing gods.
yeah, I did correct it. Well, for Mikey, I told them like, I deleted the one that said killed another god and said killed a demon lord. And like I said,
Okay.
with Allie, I just said Juablex because I'm assuming she'll know who that is, because her and her husband are the ones that like taught me most of the stuff I know about D&D outside of the bit I learned uh from
Well,
Critical Role.
unless you can know a lot about D&D, but not necessarily know all the exact names of all the demon lords and shit in this one particular module. It's
Yeah.
possible just because you get the correct spelling, they'll just Google it and be like, "Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, good job."
Yeah, though
Wait.
I think the one she knows the most is Curse of Strahd. That's like her favorite. So
How would you guys feel about living in the mansion?
I already do.
Damage.
I think the hut's fine.
Yeah.
Should I waste my level 7 spot on
No.
I
like,
said the hut's fine.
it comes with 100 staff and furniture.
Don't.
I'm aware what spell it is, but it's like it's like you're getting decision paralysis. So you're like, I don't know what to do with this money I have, so I'm just gonna burn it on something stupid because
Bro,
I
it comes
have
with
this power
food.
decision making.
It comes with food and wine, and they can mend your shit for you. What
I
the
have
hell?
mending, we have Goodberry, and we have a hut. Don't waste a level 7 slot on that.
Mom, I want a mansion. That mansion's home.
You have a mansion at home.
The mansion at home.
The fucking cantrip.
Like, do you have a mansion in addition to your home? Is your home in the mansion? Do you have like a house like inside the mansion? Like what?
Well, what do you call a pool house that rich people have?
This just seems like such a crazy ass spell that, like, I don't know.
It is.
My aunt's house.
It's like the people who want to live the lap of luxury who are too tired and too good for a layman's tiny hut. I want you to realize that.
I know. I'm looking at this like it's. I don't know who the
There's
fuck
always
is
that.
this.
You could always have a tiny house.
I don't
Yeah,
want a tiny
hut.
Ew.
Some people love downsizing, so they go get a tiny house.
Help me pick the next one.
You can try getting the spell I tried using.
What
Or
was
the one
it?
I did.
Plane shift.
Sunbeam.
Sunbeam's level 6, not level 7.
I can still get it.
I know, but it's the idea that you do sunbeam and it's you're doing light, but plane shift is one of those, if they don't pass, they just get zipped to another dimension of your choosing. No question asked.
Okay.
And if they're not
It's not
immune to, it's one of those things that you should keep track a little bit of what they're immune to, because if they're not immune to fire, send them to the elemental realm of fire and they'll burn to death.
Oh, I'm surprised that's not a bard spell. It's interesting.
Or send them to the elemental.
Bards
plane
are
of-
more about crowd control, PvP, and fucking with people.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
Along with healing, Yeah, when you realize just how much crowd control you got for like getting people, like nullifying enemies to keep them out of the fight for a little while. Yeah, there's a lot of those spells.
Don't worry
Um,
about it.
but they don't have a lot of brutal, I'm going to torture you to death kind of spells like Plane Shift.
So, real quick, Voss, before it gets too late, do you want to jump over to the generic chat?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could do that. Give me a second. I'll be
Okay.
there.